I'm still setting up. Arrived a little bit later. How's everyone doing? It's pretty sunny outside. It's much warmer than I thought. I thought it's gonna be like really cold. The temperature looks pretty cold, but it's actually much nicer than I thought, which is good news. Good news for us. Also, the sun is very much welcomed. Hey, Marianne. One of the activists was here. Hey, Martin. Hey, Hamas 420. Hamas 420. Love it. Gotta love it. Dracolumbus here. Oh, I hate you so much. Hide next time. It always shows this notification on my camera. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, next to this pole. Okay. Hey, Was. Bo Animo, nice to see you. How is everyone doing? Is life treating you well? I have a bit of a stomach ache, I don't know why. Sorry, I'm gonna have to put the microphone in here, so it's gonna be a little bit noisy while I do that. Does the sound good for you guys? Can you hear me okay? Check the sound. It's maybe a bit low. Yeah. There you go. That should be better. Now it should be better. Okay. It is clear, sir. Thank you. Yeah, we're lucky we're having such, I was gonna say good weather, but we're lucky we're having sun, because the sun is really helpful in today's it's pretty cold, and there's so many people on the street. It's insane. Hey Rich, nice to see you here. I feel like it's been a while since I did outreach. I feel like a noob now. I don't know. It's a bit cold, but there's sun indeed. Yeah. I feel like now that I'm gonna do outreach today, it's all gonna be, oh no, cold. How's the sound now? Because I had to connect something else. Is it still going? Is it still okay?
My jacket, not this jacket. No.
What degree? I think it's 2 degrees outside. Can I have a conversation?
Now we're gonna go to the museum.
Okay. Still clear sound. Okay, perfect. I spat in one of my family for eating. I spat in one of my family's face for eating Christmas dinner. Jesus, that was rough. I'm sorry you had to go through that. JP. Where are you? I'm in Amsterdam, Museumplein. Okay, we're ready to do some activism. Remember to hit that like, everyone, if you're here. Let's kickstart this algorithm. Share if you're enjoying it. And, if you see something that's worthy of a cut, let me know. If it's worthy of making a short out of it or something. I think most of my time is spent picking what should I make shorts out of. It's pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. People need to learn how to get along even if they don't agree with one another. I don't know. I don't think we should get along with Nazis. I don't think we need to learn to get along with everyone. I think we need to learn to discuss it. And I think some people need to learn to listen. And if you're being illogical, you should acknowledge the fact that you're being illogical and try to change. I don't think we should live in a world where everybody just believes in their own truth. No. Spitting is rarely a good idea. Yeah, Ben, exactly. Ben, I appreciate you being here. please don't silence a lot of people until we get the algorithm going. And if there's a lot of people coming, you can silence one and wait until it reacts and then so on.
Hello.
Hey, you want to have a conversation?
Yeah, I'm happy to talk to
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
I'm sorry?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes, that's why I covered my face.
That's why you covered your face? Okay. You want to come here? Is that chain view? What's your name?
Reed.
Reed, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Where are you
to
from?
meet you. I'm from Amsterdam.
From Amsterdam. Reed, I'm an animal rights activist. How do you feel
Yes.
about animals?
About animals in general,
Yeah.
I'm glad they're around.
You're glad they're around?
Yeah.
Do you think animals should be treated like objects?
No,
No, because they're not objects.
they aren't.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like people.
Yeah. Do you think that when we choose to farm them for products we don't need, we're treating them like objects?
Yes?
Yeah, yeah, we are. Do you happen to participate in that? Do you happen to support farming of animals?
No.
No, so you don't buy any animal products?
No.
Are you vegan?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what made you be vegan?
Well, for part the reason that you're describing, I don't think we have any right to decide the life of another human or animal or plant.
How long have you been vegan for?
Few years.
Few years.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, nice, nice. How was Christmas for you?
Not that great because I don't talk to my family that much. I'm hanging out with my father right now, but yeah, I don't really appreciate Christmas so much. I think it's very consumerist.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. Is that the reason why you don't talk to your family? Is it because they're not vegan and you're vegan, or why?
No.
Oh, okay. You don't want to share? That's fine. But let me ask you: if there's somebody kicking a dog here on the street,
Yeah.
what do you think you should do? Do you think you should go and join them? Do you think you should walk on
Join
by,
them?
say nothing?
No,
Or do
I
you
would
think
say
you should
something.
say
But
something?
I'm a very confrontational person in general.
Okay, okay. So, do you think that if you're not being vegan, do you think that you're essentially joining the person who's harming the animal?
No, because I do think we need to live in a world with compassion. We were actually just having a conversation about how truly sad it is that so many people just seem to be fine with spending their lives completely unaware of anything, basically, of their own values, of life's richness, the fact that we have a life.
How is that related to somebody kicking a dog and whether you do it or not?
Well, it's related to the question you asked about participating.
Yeah, yeah. So if there's a person harming an animal, you think that. So if you're not vegan, do you understand the analogy that if you're not vegan, you're essentially participating in the harm too? Because when you're not vegan, somebody's paying for an animal to be harmed, right?
Yeah.
They're supporting the harming of an
Yes.
animal. So then,
Yeah, and I'm saying that I understand
yeah.
what you're trying to say,
Yeah.
but I think it's a little bit unnuanced because we also share the world with each other, and people are very unaware of a lot of things. That's the alienation.
No, but if
people
they
have
were
no
aware.
idea,
If they were aware.
right, of kicking a dog.
If
As
they
I
were
said,
aware of
I would
the
say
violence,
something.
exploitation, abuse, and slaughter that they're causing,
Yeah,
do you think they should stop?
I have. What do you mean?
Like if
should
some-
stop. Wait,
like-
why is it should?
Like, do you think,
I think
do you think
we
being
should get
vegan is a
them,
moral obligation?
Or I would really like no, because I don't
No?
believe in moral obligations.
So you don't believe that being a feminist is a moral obligation?
No, I don't.
So you think people should be allowed to abuse women?
No, I don't.
Then you should-
I
then
would
you think
really
you- then
like
think-
it if people would develop a moral compass within themselves and make the decision to not harm people or animals out of their own free will.
But if they choose
That's
to
what
do
I'm
so,
trying to say to you with the compassion thing.
but if they
right?
choose to do so,
If they choose to do so,
Yeah.
I think we should shun them from society.
oh, so then we should punish
They can
them.
choose it, but I don't think the system should,
So we should punish
support
them.
No, because I think about transformative
shunning from
justice.
society.
Yeah.
Shunning from society is not punishment?
No, that's because you will be taken back into society if you choose to be otherwise.
So
It's a shame thing.
what's
This
the
is
role
a
of
transformative justice thing.
what's the role of taking them out of society?
Not taking them out of society, shunning.
Yeah, what's the role of shunning them from
Yeah.
society?
Invoking shame.
Invoking shame.
Yeah.
Why should he invoke shame?
Because then people can understand that their choices
Because you want
are
them to
harming
change.
others.
Because you want them to change, right?
No, I don't want them to change.
Oh, so then why should we shame them?
Well, because they can choose what they want outside of society.
But if they can choose what they want, what is even is the purpose of you claiming that they should be shamed?
Because I hope to get to a collective point where, as I said, the systems aren't contributing to general harm, and people who still choose to participate or reproduce harm shouldn't be part of that society.
What
they
if
can
the majority-
still live somewhere else.
What if the majority of society thinks we should not be feminists?
That's what the majority of society thinks right now.
No, majority of society thinks women deserve
No.
equal rights and opportunities.
No, they don't.
Well, everybody I spoke to thinks they deserve equal rights and opportunities. They don't
Yeah,
understand
you're
the
in a
word feminism,
very,
but-
very liberal city in the world.
But you live in the same city. What do you mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So do you think that the majority of people in this city don't think?
Yeah,
we
but
should
now
all
you
be
changed it
feminists?
to this city.
I mean,
You're
that's
saying
that's
the
our
majority
society.
of the
I'm not
world.
trying to I said society. Societies are
Yeah,
different.
but you're
in every
making a
part of the
straw
world.
man argument. It's
just-
not true that everybody thinks that they should be a feminist. It's not right.
Okay. Do you think we should have a moral obligation to not kill people?
No.
No. So what you're saying is that morally
Look,
speaking,
I
we
wouldn't
should be
kill
allowed.
somebody in basically any situation. I would rather be killed than kill somebody because of my own moral compass.
So you don't
But
believe
that
in any form
doesn't
of
change
obligations.
that there are situations where I can understand killing to be morally justified.
So you don't believe
And
in
I
any
wouldn't
form.
judge the act of killing itself. I would judge the situation. It's an ethics of care instead of an ethics of justice. You're only arguing from
Okay.
an ethics of
Let's
justice.
put it this way. Do you think we should have the right to kill others?
No,
Then we should
because
have. That means
there
you think
is
we
no
have
right.
Then the opposite of not having the right to kill others is the obligation to not do so. Correct?
The right to kill others is the obligation to not
The opposite
do so.
of the right to not kill others means the obligation to not do so. Because if you don't have the right to kill somebody, that means you have the obligation to not do it.
Yeah, as I said, I'm not arguing from an ethics of justice. And you are.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I think
right?
you should be like
I
getting
understand why
some
you're
more
trying to defend.
into-
Why are you trying to defend this injustice? I don't understand. Like I'm
because
just trying
I'm
to
not
say.
trying to defend justice in general. This
So
is the
wait,
difference. As I
So you
said,
don't want justice to happen?
I think we should stay away from talking about justice and focus on cultivating a different kind of moral ethics in society.
What does that mean?
An ethics of care.
An ethics of care. Should
Yeah.
we care about people who
Why
want to
would
grape others?
they want to harm animals if they care about them?
Well, what if they don't care?
Yeah, that's exactly why we should cultivate it.
But if
I
they
hope
don't
you will
care, how
read
do we- how-
something
if we
about
don't
the ethics
care-
of care and
I
transformative
mean, I obviously
justice.
do. I'm an animal rights
It
activist. I've
was
been doing this for years.
amazing
I'm just trying to
to talk
understand
to
exactly
you.
what your position is, because your position is one that you say we should care. I'm wholeheartedly,
I'm
you know,
not saying we
I
should
did
care.
a lot of therapy myself, so I understand this position of saying we need to tackle people with understanding. We need to come from where they are. But at a certain point in our life, if somebody simply wants to abuse women,
Yeah.
they shouldn't be allowed to do it. Correct?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
You're not going to say that they shouldn't be allowed to abuse women?
I'm not allowing anybody anything.
I think
I
abusing
don't think I have the
women should be
right
forbidden.
to tell people what is allowed and what isn't. I can only be compassionate and loving
Towards
and try to
people who abuse
cultivate
women?
a system of care. Yeah, because I understand that hurt people.
But what if he doesn't care? What if the individual
Yeah,
who
that's
does
exactly
this
the
doesn't care?
point.
What is
Why
the
do
point?
people not care?
Because there's sociopaths in this planet. You
No.
know, but there are sociopaths,
I'm not
right?
going to be talking to you about like some
10% of people are
defeatist
sociopaths.
and determinists point of view.
This isn't a deterministic
Yes,
point
it
of view,
is.
or
If you try to say a part of the population is a sociopath, then you're basically just writing them off.
no, we know that
And
for a fact
also,
that a
if
part
it
of
is
the
only
population is a
10%,
sociopath.
then it's
Yeah.
not even like half.
Doesn't
It's not
matter.
even majority,
10%
so
of
why
people can
would we
still
be-
cause harm. Even if there is one single sociopath on this planet who can potentially harm somebody, I think we should have rules in place to forbid them from doing so.
Yeah.
You don't believe in those kind of rules. So you believe
No, I
that
don't.
there should be no rules on this planet.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't believe there shouldn't be any rules.
Oh, wait. So you believe there should be rules?
It depends a little bit, I think.
Well, should there be rules to protect individuals?
No.
No. Well, what should we have rules for if not to protect individuals?
Rules to protect the collective.
Rules to protect the collective.
Yeah.
So can I ask you, like, do you think that if we were to find out that it would be beneficial to kill off a person of the population and we would thrive, should we do that? Because we would be protecting the collective that way.
I'm done arguing with you. I think we won't be seeing.
But you see the error in your mistake, right?
I see the error in yours.
What is the error in mine?
The fact that you're arguing from an ethics of justice and not an ethics of care. I hope you have a great day.
So you said you believe in the rules, but you don't want to follow rules. You
have
said,
a great day. Good luck. Do some reading.
yeah, sure. I really. Hi.
Are you doing a social experiment?
Do you want to have a conversation with me? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
You want to come here so that you in view?
Yeah.
What's your name?
D-John.
Dijon.
Yeah.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Dijon. Where are you from?
Brother, UK.
UK.
Yeah.
So Dijon, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the rights of animals. How do you feel about animals?
Yeah, they're nice, man.
Do you think we should treat animals like objects?
Nah, they're just the pets.
The pets. What if they're not pets?
Well, then they're an animal.
Yeah. Should we treat them like objects then?
No, they do their own thing like a human.
Yeah, exactly. So then do you think that when we bring into existence animals only to use them and then kill them, do you think we're treating them like objects?
Well, not really. It's just the way of living, isn't it?
It's just the way what?
The way of living that we've been doing for years.
Does that mean that it's not objectifying them?
Not really, no.
So if we've been doing something for a long time, then the objectification of that one thing disappears?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I objectify you for your whole life, then you're no longer treated like an object, correct?
What's that mean?
Objectifying, it's what we've been discussing so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It means
but
if
what
I
do you
bring
mean, like-
if I bring a human being into existence only to use them, and then when I can no longer use them, kill them, it's okay if I've been doing it my whole life, correct?
Not really. That's a bit sick.
Why would that be sick? If I do it to another animal, it's okay?
Well, does an animal speak?
Oh, this human also doesn't speak. Is it okay?
Not really. That's a bit sick.
Why is it
So
okay
you're
to do it to an
you're
animal?
saying that you'll kill kids?
No. I'm saying if I was to do this, why would that not be okay, but doing it to an animal is okay?
Well, it's just a bit different. Like humans, different to an animal, isn't it?
Are humans animals?
Not really.
No? Are we mammals?
Not really.
We're not mammals?
Nah.
What's a mammal?
What's a mammal?
Yeah.
A fucking animal.
You don't know?
An animal?
Okay. Well, a mammal is an animal, but what are the characteristics of a mammal?
I don't know, bro. I'm from the UK.
I mean, a lot of people from the UK know basic biology. Do you know what 4 divided by 4 is?
Obviously.
What is it?
0.
Is it?
0.
Okay. It's not. No.
You're making me look like a dickhead on here.
I kind of am, but I don't want to do that, man. I really don't want to do that. I really
So
just want to
why-
fight for animals.
So why are you doing it?
Because you seem to be defending violence against animals.
I'm not defending nothing, bro.
Yeah, do you think it's okay to exploit animals?
No, I think it's okay to eat them.
Okay, do you think that's exploitation?
Not really,
Do you
no.
think that's violence?
Not really.
Do you think cutting the throat of an animal is not violent?
Not really, no.
No, if I cut the throat of a human, is it violent?
Depends what they've done.
Nothing.
Then yeah.
Then it's violent.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I cut the throat of an animal who has done nothing, is it still violent?
Not really. What animal?
Okay, so how do you define violence?
The violence. Like, say you're at the pub and you're just talking and then someone starts scrapping. It's just violence.
What is violence?
What is violence?
Yeah.
Violence is violence, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a
Like bad
typology.
news.
Can you please explain what the violence is?
Bad news.
Bad news? So if I read in the newspaper that my favorite sports team lost, that's violence?
Not really, that's just...
But that's bad news.
That's just daft, bro.
So what is violence?
You know what violence is? Why are you asking me?
Because it seems like we cannot agree on what violence is.
Well, yeah, it's just different. Like, obviously, animals are nice, but so is food.
Do you think you can get food without harming animals?
Not really what you're going to eat, fucking vegetables.
Plant-based products?
That's just disgusting.
Is it disgusting?
Yeah,
Oh, but cutting the throat of a sentient being is not disgusting.
not really, no.
Draining the blood, gassing pigs to death, that's not disgusting, right?
Not really,
And
no.
what is 4 divided by 4 again?
1.
Okay, what is the square root of 9?
What's maths got to do with fucking animals?
I'm just trying to grasp whether we should exploit and slaughter you, because I'm assuming you think we shouldn't exploit and slaughter animals
Well, if-
because they're less
listen,
intelligent.
If you think you could try and exploit and slaughter me, it'd be a bad day for you.
I don't think I want to try because I'm actually a person who respects all sentient beings, but the question stands, what's square root of 9?
The question asks, what the fuck has this got to do with maths?
So you don't know?
No, I'm just telling you what's it got to do with maths.
Well, that's the social experiment.
Come in on this, bro. Come in on this. What's his name? Bro, he's talking about animals,
Yeah.
eating them.
Yeah.
Saying slaughtered humans.
We'll probably agree on a lot of things.
Oh, well, I don't know. He says this is not violent.
Also violence.
Is this violent?
Not really, no, it's food.
It is
See?
to me, yeah.
So it is for you,
It
right?
is to me, yeah.
I agree, and it's wrong to do this, isn't it?
Of course, yeah, but it's
If
all
there's
been
no
part of human nature.
Well, it's not really, because if you go about hundreds and hundreds years behind, we didn't used to do this for
We didn't
always.
do like that, no, but we used to hunt for them.
Yeah, but nowadays
a
the thing
few.
about it is that nowadays we don't need to do it anymore. How is it justified to do it then?
No, I know, I understand that, yeah, but it's been part of our evolution for
He's
so
made
long.
me look like a right dickhead on this live.
It's been part of evolution for that long that it's part of daily routine now. It's not going to get changed, is it? It's only going to get worse.
We could have said the same about women not having rights. It happened for thousands of years. It's never going to change, yet it did change.
Yeah, that's different though compared to killing something.
It's
Hu-
taking away somebody's rights.
Yeah, I know, but women's rights has nothing to do with slaughter though.
They
does
were
it?
still seen as objects and as properties, just like we do with animals nowadays. Yeah, it's very similar.
I
They're
don't-
all coming from the same mind process. They're different than me.
No,
I
I-
see them as inferior. Therefore, it's okay for me to do whatever I want.
I disagree with that. Slaughter is slaughter.
And is
Human rights
slaughter
with
justified?
Women is completely different.
Is
You
slaughter
can-
justified when there's no need for it?
No, that's what I'm trying to say, but I don't agree with Thingy, the way you've just said. Women's rights has the same.
Sure, but is
effect
slaughter
as that.
justified? I'm trying to move on from this since you don't agree with it, and I'm not trying to
Yeah, yeah.
explain to you why it's the same because you don't understand that. So I'm asking you: is slaughter justified when there's no need for it?
Of course not, no.
No. Okay, so then do you think we can justify paying for animal products knowing that we don't need to and knowing that there's violence behind these animal products?
It can be changed, yeah, but they're not going to, though, are they?
Say it again.
I said it can be changed, yeah, but they're not going to, are they? It's been part of evolution for that long that it's not going to change.
It can be changed.
It can be, but are they going to? I doubt it.
Well, are you going to? It doesn't matter whether everybody else does it? Your friend seems to think this
I
isn't
like-
even violent.
I like a good roast dinner, bro. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So if I like a good roast, is it okay for me to inflict violence on you if I like the taste of your flesh?
No, because obviously it's violence, isn't it?
Yeah. So then why would it be okay to do it to them?
That's what I said. I didn't say it's not okay to do it.
Well, you said it's okay because I like a good roast. You're not going to stop
No, I
doing it.
didn't say it was okay.
Or are you saying it that it's not okay, but you're going to continue doing it?
No, I didn't say that. I said it's not okay to inflict violence.
Okay.
Because it's been around for so long.
Okay.
Is it really going to change? No. People want the roast dinner.
So
People
it's not
want
okay
like a
to
lamb.
inflict violence. Is it okay to support the infliction of violence?
No, but you said I supported
Do you think
it.
you're supporting it by buying animal products?
Not really. No.
So
yeah,
you're
obviously
giving
you are,
them-
yeah. You're supporting it, yeah, by buying animal products.
Yeah.
Of course you are, yeah. But
So
in
you're
the same
supporting
breath,
violence, and you don't need to support violence. What justifies you supporting violence?
I don't support violence, but yeah, just like you said, tastes nice.
So do you think taste pleasure justifies violence?
No.
Do you see the contradiction in your views?
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
I said, I'll agree with a lot of things with you, but like
Yeah.
for the fact of like women's rights and then killing an animal, the both of them are
different.
completely different. Killing an animal is not justified, whereas women's rights, it's a completely different story.
What's the difference? What's the difference between them? Explain it to me.
Well,
It seems like we can't get away from that one, so we need to drive through it.
Wi-
Do
women
women
want-
do women having rights? Were women treated like objects?
no, but what I'm trying to say is,
Were women treated like property?
Sort of, back in the day, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are animals treated like property?
Not really, no, they're treated as just...
Animals are not treated like property today?
Not really, no.
They even have a status, a property status legally. What do you mean they're not treated like property?
Well, they're not treated as food, aren't they?
Say it again.
Most of them are treated as food, not property.
No, they're treated like property. They're not treated like food. You don't, when you see a sheep, you don't instinctively go and lick it.
Nah, but
You have to cut their throats, chop them into
but when you
pieces,
see a
drain their
sheep, you
blood,
see-
and then eat them.
when you see
so
a
you have
sheep-
to remove the individual. You have to literally kill the individual in order to eat them.
Yeah, but that's what people see them as. If they see a sheep, they see a
I understand that's how you
lamb
see them
alive.
as, right? I understand that's how you see them as, but they are treated like objects. They are seen as objects. Because food is an object.
Yeah, it's an object, obviously.
Yeah, so you do see animals like objects. Women were seen like objects. We already have one similarity.
Yeah, we're all
Do
objects, obviously.
animals deserve to not be treated like objects?
They deserve to be treated like animals, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Do women deserve to not be treated like objects?
They deserve to be treated like women.
Yeah, there you go. So we have another similarity. They
But
deserve to be
there's
treated
a
how
complete
as the
difference.
individuals that they are.
There's a difference between women and men. That's why we've been.
There's a
both
difference
been
between
designed-
you and me. That difference does not justify exploiting one but not the other.
No, but what I'm trying to say is the difference between men and women is there's a complete difference of one's being designed to do one thing, one's being designed to do the other thing.
Well, some people think that women are designed to please men.
No, I didn't say that.
And that's what they thought also for hundreds of thousands of years.
But I didn't say that though.
No,
I'm
but
more on-
you think that animals are designed for you to be used by you, correct?
No, I didn't say that.
No, you don't think that's.
I
You don't
didn't
think
say.
so?
I didn't even say that. Them words didn't come out of my mouth.
No, I'm
What I
asking
said
you.
is
I'm asking you.
the
I never said
evolution-
you said it. I'm asking you.
the evolution of people killing animals. Yeah, it can be changed, but no one's going to change it, are they?
So with that attitude, is an injustice ever going to change?
Probably
And I bring
not,
it back. Was it an injustice what we did to women?
No, but like.
It was not an injustice that women didn't have rights.
Yeah, obviously it was. Yeah. Because,
Okay. Is it an injustice that what we do to animals?
No.
Yeah. Yes or no?
Well, no, it's not justified for killing animals for no reason.
So it's an injustice.
Yeah, obviously. But the
Okay.
same, in the same breath. It's
So
like,
they're both injustices. Did one end?
one of them, did you?
Yeah. Yeah. How did that one end?
By human rights, wasn't it?
Yeah. Exactly. How do you think this other one will end?
I don't think it will.
It doesn't matter. It will. It definitely will. But how do you think it could end?
More processed food.
He said plant-based food.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
Why? How do you think it could end?
Machine-operated food, like fucking, I don't know.
Animal rights. So when it comes to
Yeah.
women's rights, it ended
Be the same
by.
as women's rights, yeah,
so
animal rights.
women's rights were given by women's rights activists. Animal rights are given by animal rights activists, right? By fighting for those rights.
Yeah.
So I don't actually see how you don't see the similarities at all. Really, you still don't see the injustices.
There's similarities, as in like the
thing
the
is,
subject.
A
But
woman and animals is completely different.
Yeah.
no, we're all animals. But
Yeah.
in the
Woman's a
same
woman,
breath,
like,
you've
it's
got
different.
your.
Yeah, but you understand that in 100 years ago, there were some people like you who saw women how they were told to see women. They were told to see women as objects, and they saw women as objects. Now you're told to see animals as objects, and you see them like objects.
No, we love animals.
Because
like,
if you
but-
think logically, they're not objects, they're sentient beings. And if you'd say that you adopting a plant-based diet means nothing, it might mean nothing to the system, but it means a lot to hundreds of animals that are exploited and slaughtered for you every year.
Yeah.
So you could choose to save hundreds of animals by adopting a plant-based diet. You could choose to save thousands in your whole lifetime, but you choose not to do so.
No, obviously, everything that you've said, I agree with everything that you said. The one thing I don't agree
So why not
with
change
is
that?
the women and the animal situation.
why not
of
change then?
One being rights and one being slaughter. They're completely two different categories. That's the thing I don't agree with what you said.
They're
Everything
both
else I
about
do.
rights of individuals. We
Yeah, I
just did
understand
different.
that.
We just violated different rights from them,
No,
but we
because
violated their rights either way.
One's like giving someone freedom, the other one's giving someone a life. It's a completely different thing. One's killing.
No,
One's
I
not.
want animals to get freedom also.
Yeah, I know,
It's
but
not
what
just
I'm trying
about
to say
killing
is
them. It's about them being treated like
I
an
agree
object.
with absolutely everything you said, but the subject of women
Sure.
rights and
Sure.
animal
So
slaughter.
if you agree with
is
everything I
completely
say, how can you morally justify continuing buying animal products?
different. I don't justify it, but
So it's not moral.
not really. No,
So why continue doing it then?
I like the taste of animals.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know what you mean because you see, when I do things, I don't put my pleasure on top of my values. Do you put your pleasure on top of your values?
So are you vegan or vegetarian?
Yeah, vegan. Do you think you should put your pleasure
Did
on?
you grow up eating meat?
Yeah,
There you go. So
So
did you
you've
like
been
it?
part of it.
Being part of it.
yeah,
Did you like
but
it?
I changed. That's the
Yeah,
whole
I
point of
understand
it.
everyone can change, but Did
But
you
you-
like it? Did you enjoy the taste? Was it nice?
Not really, no.
There you go. Everyone's got their own opinion. Everyone's got their own.
That's the
taste
thing
buds.
about it. I didn't change because I didn't like the taste. I changed because it was
It's
wrong what we did to
Yeah,
animals.
Yeah, I understand that. It is wrong.
Yeah.
But because it's been around for
So
so
if it's
long,
wrong, why continue doing it?
the taste.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
It's
So
like-
that's all you can say. So you think you should make a judgment call whether to violate somebody's rights or not based on an emotional feeling, correct?
Not really, no. Like I said, obviously, I
Wait,
enjoy-
is taste not an emotional feeling?
yeah, sort of, yeah.
Okay. So you are making the decision whether to be violent or not based on emotions.
But I'm not violent. It's already chopped up. And
No, you're
cooked,
paying
ready to go.
somebody to be violent. You're right. That's a big difference.
You know what I mean? But in the same way, it's like I don't know. Would I give up? I know this can sound wrong to someone like yourself who's vegan, vegetarian.
Can you speak a little bit about animals and not just about yourself? Because you only speak about yourself. And I understand that from your perspective, you stand to lose something, but also from the perspective of people who owned slaves, they lost something when they gave the rights to slaves. But it's not about what you lose, it's about considering the victim's perspective. So can you, for once, try to think about more than just yourself?
Yeah, so that it's like you put yourself in a category of saying people who have opinionates with the same thing as you, because there's going to be hundreds of millions of people who agree with me over the food and the taste.
Doesn't mean anything. A lot of people
will
agreed
agree
with
with you.
people. A lot of people agreed with slavery. A lot of people agreed with women not having rights. It doesn't mean that those causes were valid. That's called an appeal to popularity, and it's a logical fallacy, saying that something is valid because a lot of people would agree with you.
The reason why we ended up eating meat in the first place was because there was a shortage of food grown in the ground and stuff like that.
So the
That's why
one
we
thing that I
substituted
asked
to
you
it.
was to think about more than just yourself, and you can only still consider yourself.
I'm not considering myself.
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
considering everyone else's
No,
opinion.
you're using everybody else as an
I'm not-
excuse for your
I'm
your
using-
thing.
I'm using my opinion against a vegan vegetarian's.
No,
It's the same
because you
thing.
see, logically thinking, you already said it's wrong, so we both agree with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only difference between you and me is that I have the balls to actually act on it and the courage to actually follow through with it. I actually have integrity.
No, but I
Do you
could-
think you can claim you have integrity by choosing to be violent towards an innocent animal even though you claim it's wrong? And by you saying that it's okay to do it simply because you get pleasure out of it? What's the difference between you and the rapist? A rapist does it because they get pleasure out of it.
Fucking hell, lad.
Yeah.
This guy's mad. Fucking nah.
What's the difference between you and the rapist?
I didn't say there was a difference. We're both.
Oh, so there's no
human.
difference. Thank
We're
you for
all- we're all
proving me.
human.
Have a good day.
I'm surprised all you two shit's even going.
Yeah,
You don't let people talk, bro. That's the problem.
sure,
You just talk over.
sure,
That lad's a fucking muppet.
sure. You know, hey, happy birthday, man.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you want to try it?
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Ok.
Second.
Oh, manca 10 minuti. Arrivo.
You want to come here? So
Yeah.
what's your name?
Francesca.
Francesca, I'm Chip.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Sohan.
Francesca.
So, Francesca, we're animal rights activists. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals. I should do something to save them, but I really like to eat meat. I don't eat much vegetables, so I don't feel like excluding animals from my diet. And that's it.
If there's somebody right over here kicking a dog, what would you do? Would you walk on by, say nothing? Would you go and join them, or would
No,
would
no.
you try to stop them?
Yeah, I would try to stop them. Absolutely.
What if when you try to stop them, they say, "Wait a minute, I'm doing it for exercise."
Oh my god, that's not normal.
Well, it's not normal, but it's normal to them. They've been doing it for a long time.
I would call somebody, the police, something like that.
So you still wouldn't agree with them punching a dog for exercise?
No, no.
But do you need to exercise? What do you mean?
Why would it exercise with a dog?
Oh, that's just how he enjoys exercising the most.
I would say you can kick me. I don't know.
Yeah, so it would be wrong for him to exercise that
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
Okay,
of course.
because he has other ways to exercise, right?
What?
He has other ways to exercise.
Yeah, he can punch a kickbox, something like that.
Yeah.
Not a dog.
Yeah, exactly. What if instead of exercising, he would be having a knife and cutting the throat of a dog?
Oh my god. No, absolutely no.
That would be wrong?
Yeah, of course.
What if he said, relax, I'm gonna eat the dog afterwards?
Oh, no. Okay, I see the point.
Yeah.
Okay, I start to see. Yeah,
So you have alternatives, right? In every
Yeah.
situation.
yeah.
Do you think it matters if the animal is a dog, a pig, or a cow, or a chicken?
So I think it's more normalized to do it with some kind of animals, but
Yeah.
thinking like that, no, it's not correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's what we're trying to change, the normalization of it, right? Do
Yeah.
you think something being normalized automatically makes it right?
Yeah, I think so, because we see sheep, pigs like animal to eat, not to companions to enjoy our lives with. So I
But
think
does that make it right?
no.
No. Okay.
Do you think there is any kind of difference between them that justifies the difference in treatment, like between a dog?
No,
and
just our way of think and perceive them. Yeah, that's
And so, what you said you do eat animal products? Like, what kind of animal products do you eat? Which
I eat beef and some products like eggs, milk. Okay. See, yes.
do you know anything about like what happens to animals, for example, for milk, for their milk?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about like what you know?
Yeah, I know that they're made pregnant to produce milk, and then wait, I have some problem with English.
No worries. Take your time.
And then they take it from the little.
Yeah, the calf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
Would
yeah.
you like that to happen to you, to somebody to get you pregnant,
No,
Yeah,
no.
to Andrew, no.
and then take your baby away?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
So you know, then also, I think you also know that a cow, when she can't get pregnant anymore, they kill her,
Yeah.
right? So that will be usually when she's 6 or 7 years old, but they can live to be 24 years old.
Yeah.
So it's about a quarter of their lifespan. Imagine you were in the slaughterhouse when one of these cows was about to be killed, and you know, she's enclosed. She knows something bad is about to happen. Imagine she could talk to you, and she asked, "Why are you doing this to me?"
Yeah.
What would you say to her?
I don't know. I think I would feel sad.
Yeah.
I couldn't justify myself for doing this. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah. So then,
Yeah, go on.
so I was just going to ask then. So you know, the next time you have this choice, what's stopping you from saying like, I'm not going to choose the animal products. Let me choose something plant-based. Is there anything like, if you think about not
Yeah.
consuming these products anymore, like what kind of comes up in your mind?
I have this thought multiple times, but I find it really hard to eat only vegetarian products because I don't feel like liking them. Okay, so I already tried to reduce my consumes and I feel really bad about eating animals.
Yeah.
But what is it that you don't like about them? Like, you mean the taste? What didn't you like about them?
Taste.
Taste.
Yeah.
But do you think like taste? Because we have plant-based products that resemble meat, for example, right?
Yeah, I've tried them, and some of them are quite good, but it's a very small part of them, so that I can't eat only them.
No, but like you don't have to eat only them. I'm assuming you don't eat red meat every day, also. For
Yeah,
example,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Of course.
So instead of eating red meat, if you could choose these products that taste a little bit different, wouldn't that be better? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. In my life, I try to introduce these products to reduce the beef consume and something like that. I'm trying to do my best.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Like, I appreciate you trying your best, but do you think that it's enough if you're still buying animal products?
I think it's not enough.
No. Yeah. And I appreciate you being so honest. And honestly, not everybody's
But
that
a lot of
honest.
people try to just argue with us about this because they don't want to admit that they're doing something that goes against their own values.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard to sort of say that.
Yeah.
What do you need, like, to incentivize you to stop this? Like, what if you would think, oh, if tomorrow I want to consider myself as a person who no longer pays for violence towards animals, who no longer exploits animals, what do you need in order to make that happen for yourself?
First of all, I think the costs of the products are much higher. So lower the costs and then try to gradually exclude these products. I don't think it could be something from black to white, something more slow, and reduce gradually the products.
You don't think don't think you could change overnight, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it in a slow way to.
Is she your friend?
Yeah, we have a reservation at the Moco Museum.
I want to ask you one more question, a
Yeah.
couple more questions, and then I'll let you go. So, what if you found out that her family members are being exploited and slaughtered for those products? Would you stop overnight, or would you continuously pay until, or would you take it step by step?
Maybe I could step overnight.
Yeah. The reason why I ask these questions is not because necessarily as a gotcha, but rather to see the fact that when we believe somebody deserves rights, we can find the energy to stop overnight, right?
Yeah.
And I believe that you do think that animals deserve rights because, as you've said, you feel bad about it and you don't want that to happen. It's just that you don't feel energized enough to do so. But think about it this way: they are individuals who have emotions, who have an experience of life, who feel love, who feel anxiety, who feel all the things we do. They just can't express it like we do. They just can't speak about it, but they do feel all of the stuff we do. So doesn't that already mean that we should respect their experience of life?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because
I totally agree.
if any of her family members would be like cognitively impaired and they couldn't logically produce any form of coherent sentences or logically, I don't know, understand what they're saying, maybe even not speak a language, you still wouldn't say, oh, that's okay, we'll kill a couple of them, right? You would still say they are having an experience, there's
Yeah.
somebody there. It's exactly how all animals are, and I think we should respect that from them.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you for the talk.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
I want to give you something for you.
I'll also give you a card, yeah.
Yeah, so this flyer,
maybe you give that,
one
yeah.
thing here is this is a map of a bunch of vegan restaurants in Amsterdam. All of these places are fully vegan.
They're really
Um,
good also.
Yeah, so what I would ask from you is like not just to think about it and say you'll slowly reduce, but really actually think about
Okay.
making some concrete change. So one thing you could do, I'm sure you're going to go out to dinner tonight. Maybe you could go to one of these places while you're
with
here.
pleasure.
Something else here is this is something called Challenge 22. It's completely free. It's an online challenge. They send you recipes every single day, and they give you access to a dietitian. So they help you come up with a meal plan that works
Okay.
for you. Is that something maybe you'd be willing to try?
Even
a
with-
lot of
yeah,
people
yeah.
going into the new year will try
Thank
this.
you.
Even within your budget. You also have my social media here if you want to see the conversation back on YouTube.
Goodbye.
So the Challenge 22 will not one thing is if your budget is your concern, they can help you be within your budget so that you can not
Yeah.
have
Okay.
And the
Okay.
thing is, like, once you try it for 3 weeks, at the beginning, it might be a little bit challenging. By the end, you already have started building
Yeah,
these new
yeah, of
habits,
course.
right? So it becomes way easier. So that's why I encourage people to just, like, try it.
Okay.
I think you'll find it's easier than you think.
Okay.
Because, like, for me, you say, like, a lot of people, it's a process and whatever. Like, I went vegan overnight. It doesn't have to be a process. Once you understand the perspective of the victim, you can just make this change.
Okay. Okay. I'll try.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Bye. How was that conversation?
It was okay, not amazing,
Yeah, it was
not
not
bad. Yeah, she was. She didn't grasp the urgency. Actually, this is something I would like to hear from the vegans in the chat. Like, what made the urgency of this sink in for you? Because I think
point, yeah.
that's the thing that gets people to actually act. Because I was also in this position myself for a long time of sort of understanding it logically, but not really feeling it in my bones, and then at some point that shifts, and then that's the thing that actually leads to people going vegan.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Birthday,
dear Sohan. Happy birthday to you.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Hip it a bit.
Hurrah!
Wow.
That's
Thank
a
you all
big-
so much.
You don't deserve
It's heavy. All right.
It's a big present.
Yeah. Should I open this now or should I wait?
Go ahead.
On the stream too.
Yeah, why not?
It's
Can you make this? This is so cute. Thank you so much.
No, don't take our board. Yeah. The other way. Yeah. We need it. We need to catch people up. It's a big present happening over here. Come on, open it.
All right. Yeah.
When I write something more profound on the card, we just write your name.
No, Sohan knows how I feel about him. He's opening the present. Do you want to do it on camera? To open it on camera?
I don't think I can.
I think it's a vacuum cleaner.
Still opening.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad about that. Very useful. I can't tell what it is.
It's a book on meditation.
I love this.
Answer meditation pillow.
Whoa.
So you got to start meditating.
Now I gotta actually start meditating.
We found a nice spot here.
Yeah.
And here's the introductory letter that you can read at home.
Did you write this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should read this when you get to home, and then
Okay.
you chill, and then maybe you have your first meditation after reading a bit from the book.
Sounds amazing. This can be like the preamble to your book when you write your meditation.
Yeah,
book.
no, actually, when you said that I should write a book,
Yeah.
when I was on my last retreat, I found this book, and I
Very
was like,
cool.
wow, if I would have written a book, it would have
would've
been
been
very
this.
similar to this book, yeah.
Not all the vegans meditate. I don't meditate. Just putting it out there in case everybody's thinking.
In case anyone wants to pick up this book.
Yeah. Pick up any book, but pick up critical thinking books before meditation.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly.
Is it?
It's the gift that keeps on
You were
giving.
like, this motherfucker needs some inner peace. Like, it's a troubled mind.
Yeah, exactly. So many triggers,
You got us worried.
so much cognitive dissonance all over the place.
Exactly. Terrible.
Yeah, I should probably help you get home with this as well, right?
Well, because Lisa's here, I just went on the tram, so I don't think it'll be
okay.
that hard. I'll just like break down the box later, and then this should be easy enough to
Cool.
carry. Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I also last year I also did activism on my birthday. It was really fun. So
Hell yeah.
this is a good way to. I'm happy to spend my birthday like this.
Nice.
Today I found a person who asked for what 4 divided by 4 is, and he said 0.
0. Oh. Yeah. It's maybe some new axiom of mathematics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I know there is some axiom of mathematics that if you divide 0 by 0, it's also 0, which in kind of normal mathematics is supposed to be undefined.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a.
We have a deal.
We have a deal. Kill me, that's the deal. You have to kill me.
Okay, so let's do some street outreach then
Yeah, let's do some street outreach.
before it gets too awkward.
Okay.
It's not that awkward.
Enough attention.
You don't have to start
No, there truly is like I know that in some parts of mathematics there is
Humble.
there's a choice to say that 0 divided by 0 is actually 0. Because these things, they are not really, like, there is no truth to it. It's only axiomatic, right?
Oh.
So most of modern mathematics is based on
Well, you can't.
Zermelo, Frankel. I'm not sure what the C is for. Z of
Are you
C.
gonna kill me live, Kiara?
En ook het nu op straat nog van die jongeren.
Why did it turn to that? How did we get there?
I also don't know how we got here.
It was just like, just keeping on replying stupid thing after stupid thing.
No, it was not stupid. It's only logical, Kiara. It's only logical.
It's only logical.
It's only logical.
So you wanna do it now?
I can't do that. I can't walk on my butt cheeks. I tried yesterday. I really did try in my house to walk on my butt cheeks, but I can't do it.
When you said that mess, I was like, At least I made him do something stupid.
There you go. You made me do something
I'll
stupid.
spare your life.
You spare my life.
Like this. I'll spare your life.
Yes, Saya. Thank you, Saya. I am worthy of life being spared.
We only had one conversation. It's fine.
See, I have a good feet stand.
You have a what?
Good feet stand.
Okay. But can you walk on your butt?
I mean, it's not that hard of a concept.
It's
Like,
not
you just-
hard, but you have to have the mobility to be able to hold your hands up while you're walking on your butt. Because you just have to like clench one butt cheeks or the other, right? And you're essentially walking.
I was making it simpler. You could literally sit and then just advance. Like, from a-
Like drag
like
my
that,
ass on
you
the
know?
floor.
Yeah.
But if I do that here, I'm just gonna break my only pair of jeans that I
That's
have.
what religion does.
That's what Lilicha does?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So she also can't walk on her butt.
So maybe I shouldn't shave her live. But,
Yeah, because I'm sure she's watching YouTube right now. Lilicha is her cat. Her cat is watching YouTube right now, yes.
I have to protect her honor.
Yeah, yeah.
Dominion, en dan
Okay.
loopt er, kijk, dus
We'll make some trials later.
We'll make some trials
Yeah,
later.
Okay.
Jesus ate meat, it's in the Bible. Mhm.
Let me read some comments there.
Yeah. So Jesus ate meat, it's in the Bible. What do you say to that?
Jesus ate meat in the Bible. Like fish. He ate fish or something.
He ate fish?
I think like Jesus ate fish because Jesus was not woke yet. He had the hippie hair, but he was not as woke. So don't be fooled by
Was
appearances.
Jesus white?
Jesus was not white. He was not a white German-looking dude. No.
Was he an immigrant?
I don't remember. Probably. If Jesus, yeah, whatever. It's not a religion debate, but yeah.
Yeah.
So just because someone else does things, that doesn't mean that's right. Even Jesus. Even Jesus can make mistakes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna trigger a lot of people now. Even Jesus can make mistakes. Yeah.
Wait till I say some Jesus jokes or something.
What are some Jesus jokes?
Do you,
Tell us
wanna,
some Jesus
do you really
jokes.
want to trigger people?
Yeah. Let's go with
How
some
many
Jesus
people are religious here? We're
Yeah.
gonna like fire at you right now.
Put a 1 if you're not religious, put a 2 if you're religious.
Wait, I have to remember it.
You actually have a Jesus joke?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
I don't remember it. Fuck. I kind of remember it, but I think I might ruin it.
If it comes to you, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
come back and make the Jesus
yeah.
joke.
Okay, stay curious. I don't remember it, but it was good. So don't be triggered just yet. Don't choke on your salami just yet, or
On your salami.
on your meat dish, whatever
Yeah.
you're eating. Troll, I see you.
Yeah, troll. Stop it.
What other comments?
I don't believe in religion, it's a way of life. There's plenty of Jesus jokes. Somebody said they'll debate me.
Okay. Some-
What are canine teeth for? Come on, tell us. What are canine
Wait.
teeth
If someone tells a good Jesus jokes, please feel free to share a Jesus joke. Why are canine teeth are there to bite on carrots and to open your tofu package? So there you have it.
for? To open your tofu package? You open it with the teeth?
If you want to be feral with your tofu,
Oh, okay.
and like instead of like taking
Primal.
your pressure, yeah,
If you want to be primal, yeah,
sorry.
okay.
Yeah. So and to eat a carrot is hard. So
True that.
what else?
Great answer. Yeah. Let's see. Why are you guys not vegan? Come on, let's bring it on.
Why are go Israel? Go fuck yourself. Why are they saying Israel? We love Israel. We don't care. We don't love Israel. Anyway.
I don't have a position against Israel. I have a
do.
position against
What-
Netanyahu.
Free Palestine, hell yeah. Jesus is a real guy. I see him every Tuesday. What?
I see him every Tuesday to prune my daisies.
I like this too.
Look, this guy. I love the taste of meat. What do you say to that?
I love the taste of meat.
You also love raping women. You also love stealing shit. Like,
You can't compare that to you can compare a woman to an animal.
women are also animals.
How dare you?
You are also an animal. I'm an animal. You guys troll are an animal.
How dare you? How dare you?
So-
I feel the rage now. I'm no longer vegan because of you now. How dare you call me an animal? Yeah.
Okay. Enough.
Enough.
Okay. Peace.
If you remember the Jesus joke, come around and say
Yeah. Yeah.
it. Okay, guys, you guys are ruining my business over here.
Okay,
Ruining
we're
my
going.
business. Spread around, spread around. We need to spread.
You got chased away by you, man.
Yeah. Shoot them. You wanna come? If you guys wanna be, let me know. I'm open to it.
Can I borrow one? Can I lend?
Yeah, take one sign.
Because they're finished.
Oh wait, no, there's one there.
Oh, okay.
So what are you gonna do? What's your birthday thing today? What are you gonna be eating on your birthday today?
I have no idea, actually. I have nothing planned. I know, shocking from the guy who loves to cook.
Shocking. I am shocked.
Yeah.
Shocked to my very nerves. How was the Christmas dinner?
It was really nice. We had a lot of good food.
You wanna have a conversation with us?
Maar wat is het voor experiment dan?
We're asking you some questions, getting you to think a little bit, but we are live on YouTube. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Wat we dit doen?
Yeah. And if you prefer to speak in Dutch, you can go talk to them, for example.
Ja, maar ik hoef niet op YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can speak to them also not on YouTube and also in Dutch if you
Ja,
like.
ja. Nee, maar hij is al bezig. Succes!
Have a good one. We're the ones that they wanted.
Yeah.
It's your eyes that they were staring into, Sohan. Yeah, Kiara, take our customers like that, sure. I'm kidding. You get close, boy. Kiara, do you want to be on camera? You don't want to do some activism on camera? Say it again. Mine?
With your camera?
Yeah, on my channel. Do you want to be there? Okay, you do it.
Me? Oh, okay. Like if I'm you, like if I'm Chip.
Yeah, you just do it with Sohan now.
Oh, the two of us.
Yeah, why not? Wait, no. Actually, I want to do it. Are you
Yeah.
mean or are you not mean?
I'm not mean.
Okay, then
unless
in real
I
life,
have,
she's
I
not
have
mean in
a,
activism.
unless I have a big troll in front of me.
I really want to be mean today, so
Okay.
we'll do the good
Alright,
cop,
your turn
bad
to be the
cop.
good cop.
Yeah. So you didn't join the Christmas dinner?
No, I didn't. No, I felt so energyless.
Unacceptable.
You too. So also
Yeah,
unacceptable.
the stomach thing. You wanna try?
I thought you wanted to try the stomach thing.
No.
But you start, or
Yeah, I can start a conversation if you want. No worries.
okay.
I just don't have.
Ale españolos.
Nah.
Hola chicos.
Soy un grande hombre.
No, no lo sé. Tú no eres un grande hombre. Hi guys, you wanna try social experiment and be famous?
Famous, sure. Because I'm so famous.
I'm so famous. You already know. No one is stopping.
It takes a while.
Also, do you find the cameras intimidating?
For some people, yes. For some people, it's actually inviting.
Right.
Depends on the person. Some people
Depends on the ego level.
Do you think so? Like.
Yeah, I want to be on camera.
Yeah, I guess, but that's not an ego thing, is it? It's just like they're just natural born. stuff.
Yeah.
Look at them, they try.
You wanna try? Be brave. You might win a prize afterwards.
By the way, Kiara, you don't need.
Maybe
to
it's €1 million. Well, you'll never know. What?
You don't need to be so close to the microphone. It's gonna be. Yeah.
I kind of like it.
You kind of like
I
it.
feel like Britney Spears.
You kind of feel like Britney Spears.
I'm so not.
You what?
Never mind.
You
I'm
don't need
talking
to
out
hold
loud.
it also.
Don't need to slap it off my hands,
I did
though.
not slap it off your hand. Wait, I'll give one to someone.
I read the comments like this one and you shade me for it, but it's the sun. How the fuck do you see without the sun?
I have sunglasses.
Oh, that's why.
So what's your point? Our point is that we don't want to abuse, exploit, and slaughter sentient beings.
I'm actually hungry.
You're actually hungry? Do you want
Yeah.
a protein bar?
I have it.
You have one?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I want to eat.
Leave it on camera. Okay.
Why do you want me on camera?
Because I want to do activism with somebody. I want to be the bad cop today.
Okay. And why did you get so annoyed? They will shame my plastic usage now. And why so I'm not doing activism with you?
He was.
You pushed him away. You offended him brutally.
No, I want to do one more conversations. Then he's gonna come in my place. I don't know. I'm just trying new things, trying
You
to.
want to find it here? If you die tragically, someone has to carry on the
You gotta be
chit-chat.
on camera, because otherwise you're gonna kill me off camera. It's dangerous. So either
That's
you're
your
on
plan.
camera or I'm on camera, because otherwise it's dangerous. Yeah. I have not dragged my butt across the ground yet, so yeah.
This is a Dutch delicacy. It's the frikandel broodje.
Is it?
Yeah. But it's vegan. Usually it has dead animals inside, but now it's vegan with a vegan sausage. Just how we like it. It's nice.
I don't like these pastries. They always make my stomach worse.
I even made it myself.
You made it yourself?
No, not this.
Uh,
But like you buy the pasta, the dough, and you stuff sausage in it, as you do. No pun intended. I'm sorry.
no,
I'm
that
so
was
sorry.
a good one.
Why am I talking like this?
Yeah. That's the effect I have on people. It's the bad jokes. And try
Yeah.
it?
Do you want to try? Do you want to try ours? Game? Je spreekt alleen maar Nederlands? Okay, yeah, this channel is in English.
Yeah. Maar
Um,
hij spreekt Nederlands.
Hij spreekt Nederlands.
Nederlands.
Chief doesn't know any word of Dutch.
Not at
Shameful.
all. Shame. I am Dutch though, so.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Well, I don't need to know it because I'm Dutch.
That's crazy. Oh, they want to try? They don't? No, they don't.
It's saying. But it's okay if you don't use them. I don't know what they're saying there. I think people on the chat, they're always coming up with like,
They're socializing among themselves.
yeah,
That's wholesome.
that they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we have a good argument to explain. The snack looks good. It's making me feel hungry.
Yeah, it's vegan sausage, and then a dough with multiple layers, and then jam. It's really nice. Frikandel broodje. If you want to say it in Dutch.
You and your Dutch.
Okay, them. You want to try?
I mean, we usually let them come, but I don't know. Like, do you usually cost them? Do you like, you gotta come?
That's what she said.
Oh, God, I didn't even see that one. That's a good one.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah,
I got your back.
thank you. That's what she said. That's what she said jokes. Oh, I got your back was a good one, right? Yeah. I didn't even realize I made that joke, yeah. But that's a good one, yeah, you're right.
How long are you here? Since how long? Since like
10
us
years.
or before? Oh, 10 years. Like here. You never moved. Where do
Never
you
moved.
pee?
There's a vacuum in the universe where I pee in a bubble universe.
And it's close by.
It's close by, yeah.
How
My
long have you
dingle-
been taking drugs?
I stopped taking drugs. I'm
Say it without laughing.
what is it? I'm a straight edge. Is straight edge that where you don't drink or weed or anything?
Straight A's.
Straight edge. No, that's straight edge.
I don't know.
Chat, is it straight edge? Vegan is a fad. Fade is a fade. Vegan is a fade. No, it's not a fade. It's a solid.
What's this language? Am
I
I
don't know.
old?
I think
What's
she,
a
I
fade?
think they meant a fad,
Ah, okay.
but it's not a fad. Veganism is a moral principle of rejecting animal exploitation for any type of products, because you can get anything you want.
I even keep it shorter. I just say it means non-violence in general.
I don't know. The problem with calling it non-violence is that you can't guarantee that there's non-violence in your products, right? What you can guarantee is that there's no intentional violence, that there's no exploitation.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to be anal about it, sure.
We gotta be anal about it.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Amen.
Are you just serving them for yourself? Is that what you're doing?
No. Has someone ever wanted to fight you?
I think the guy before just really wanted to fight me. Like he literally stepped up and started cooking, like bringing his chest up and like,
Like
if
a,
you try.
like
yeah.
a monkey.
Yeah, there was one guy, like I was holding this part where it says animal abuse should be legal, and there was a person with a dog who came to me and did the punch up to my face and said, "What if I did this to you?" I'm like, "Dude, bro, chill." Like, he was really upset about the sign. Do you have more success? Was it good?
Yeah. That was really nice. Yeah. I'm bringing you bad life.
You bring you what?
Bad life. No one is stopping.
Yeah, I don't know. When I'm with Sohan, also nobody stops. If I'm alone, people stop. If Sohan's alone, people stop. But if we're together, well,
Maybe it's a group effect. Or
it's a group
something.
effect.
They are
What's the
intimidated.
group effect?
It's more intimidating. Like if someone is in a group rather than alone, maybe you're more approachable.
No, we're pretty approachable.
Me?
Yeah, you look pretty. I mean,
Depends on the day.
depends on the day. I mean, you're smiling. You seem like that. You guys want to try a social experiment?
You guys want to try social experiments? Yeah, in
English.
English. Okay.
Are you okay
perfect.
being live on YouTube?
Hello, hola. ¿Cómo estás?
You want to come here so that you're in view? Okay. What's your name?
Martina.
Martina, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Austin.
Austin, nice to meet you. You want to come here so that we're at least...
Sorry.
Yeah. Where are you guys from?
Argentina.
Oh, hell yeah. Better weather than here, huh?
No, it's okay.
It's okay?
We like both summer and winter.
Yeah. So we're animal rights activists. We fight for animals. How do you guys feel about animals?
How do you say? Empáticos? We are empathic. Yes. I was vegetarian 2 years ago for like 11 years, and then for something of health, they told me that I have to eat chicken, and I was like, no, I can't. But it went out of my hand. Like it was like obligation.
Did somebody force you?
Yeah,
Like-
medics, doctors.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to go vegetarian in the first place?
Why? Because I said I have a lot of cats and dogs, and I said like, oh, I love them, and then I was like eating a
Yeah.
chicken or eating a cow or anything, and it was like contradict.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's called speciesism. Like when you make a distinction between species and you think, oh, this species
Yes.
is worth more than this other one,
And it's like the
and you
same,
and you
it's
cut on
animal.
it. Yeah, so well done. Yeah.
Yeah, but in Argentina we eat a lot of meat. It's like tradition, so it's very
It's
difficult.
everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere the tradition is to
Yeah.
kill animals.
But especially there, yeah.
Especially there.
Sí, asado is the typical food, and empanadas and all those type is always meat.
Can you make these dishes without animal products?
Yes, they
Yeah.
are a lot. In Argentina, like step by step, but it's like the vegetarianism and vegan is like how do you say? ¿Cómo se dice cada vez está más avanzado? It's step by step. It's
growing a
growing.
little bit more.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
very little steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think there's very little steps?
I don't know. Maybe costumbre, costume. How do you say?
Costumbre. Traditions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think
Maybe that.
people take responsibility for what they're doing?
No,
No.
they don't know. They are just like meat. Okay, it's here, so we eat.
Do you think you have responsibility for the animals that are exploited and slaughtered for you?
I think not 100%. I think.
Not 100%?
No.
But who exploits and kills them?
What?
Who exploits the animals?
Who? We.
We. Yeah. So you support it?
Now with like this talk, it's like
Yeah.
The thing is like
I feel very guilty.
Okay.
if the thing is like you would be a little bit like if as the customer you're a little bit like a sniper that pays someone
Yes.
to kill someone else. That's literally what happens. So it's about the market, it's supply and demand. So if you show with your money, you make a stance and you're like, I don't support this, I stand against this, and you can
Yes.
also be a positive change if you are against it.
Yes, and when you involve like these things, it's like in clothes, in healthy, in no sé,
Yeah, it's not just
beauty,
food.
in
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, and everything. Yeah.
Yes, and some people say no, it's very difficult. It's easier not to be like that, and it's the same. It's like you have to go to another shop.
Let me ask you a little bit. If you see somebody kicking a dog right now on the street, and they're just punching the dog as much as they want, do you walk on by, say nothing? Do you go and join them and like, oh, let's punch the dog together, or do
No.
you say something and try to stop them?
Maybe I would like to see that, and maybe I told them to stop. It's not good that.
Do you think if they were using a knife, it would be differently?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
What if he
it's
told you that,
different.
hey, it's okay, relax, I'm gonna eat the animal after?
No, it's bad.
It's bad.
Yes, but I'm feeling guilty about
Okay.
saying this because maybe I have just eaten a hamburger, so it's like it's not real. It's like a fact.
But you can choose a plant-based burger, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We saw that here in Europe there's a lot of vegan food like in the street. That's not happening in Argentina. But
Do you know this app called Happy Cow? You can type in any city in the world, and then they show you a map with all the
things.
of the vegan places, or at least non-vegan places, but then offer vegan options. So it's very handy. It's called Happy
yes,
Cow.
Happy Cow.
Yeah,
Didn't know it.
yeah.
No, maybe in Argentina it's like a dietetics.
Yeah. But let me ask you, if there was, because you mentioned health, right? Because your heart is already like for the animals,
Yeah.
right? It's like you have empathy for them already. If you found a way for you to be healthy, of course, and not eat the animals, would you then go
Yes.
for it?
Yeah.
You maybe have some resources.
I do have resources to give you, but I want to ask you, how many more animals should be used and exploited for you?
0.
0? Yeah, that would mean going vegan. Like, what difficulty, if you foresee, and I'm going to give you resources, but what difficulty do you foresee in being vegan yourself?
No. Any.
Not any difficulties?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have my friends are all vegan,
Oh,
for example.
Yeah.
But when yes, we met on February from
Yeah.
this year, and his family and his circle is nothing. No sé cómo se dice.
Yeah, they consume a lot of animal products, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Does that matter to you?
a little bit maybe,
little bit?
but it doesn't change a lot my mind if I don't think about that.
Exactly.
Can that
You know?
change what you do? Can what him and his family does change what you do?
I don't think so, but maybe the traditions and all that.
Yeah.
But we talk a lot about this, and he's like support vegan and vegetarian. Maybe like being vegetarian is like the first step, or that.
If you chose to be vegan, would he have an issue? Would you have an issue if you chose to
No,
be vegan?
he love it. He
Ah,
doesn't
yeah.
have issues about that,
Okay.
about anything at all.
Yeah. Now the
So-
question is, why aren't you vegan?
He doesn't speak English.
Oh, you don't speak
¿Por qué no
English?
sos vegano?
Ah,
Por tradición.
sí. Yes.
Yeah.
Tradition and family and all that. This is
Costumbres.
the first 3 months back we have our own home, so we have our own
Kitchen.
and our work, so we can choose what to eat, we can choose what to pay and all that. So we talk about this on Christmas, like what do you want to for New Year, and this was one of the things, like vegetarian and all that.
But when you say vegetarian, but do you know what happens to cows for milk?
Yes, a lot. But what I told after is like, it's the first step, Like,
Is it?
I think for a person that never stop eating meat, is the first step.
But
Like eggs.
what about the animals?
Yeah, I know.
Because it's not like it's a first step for you, but for them it's not a first step, is
Yeah, I
it?
know.
Right? Like if I was to say,
Yes,
you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because for vegetarians, they still exploit and kill animals, right? You know that.
It's without steps.
Okay, I'll give you a card. There's a documentary here called The Minion. Do you think you
Okay.
can watch that?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
And some health resources as well.
Yeah, you have Challenge 22 there on this card. There's
Okay.
there's a thing called Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian. They help you adopt a plant-based diet. They help you with any concern that you have, budgetary, availability, and anything. You also have a link to the Happy Cow app there. You have everything that you need there to
Okay.
adopt a plant-based diet. But the documentary, I'm very interested in you watching it just so you learn about everything that you are supporting still.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think until you watch it, do you think you can choose to be plant-based until you watch the documentary?
Yes, of course. For me, it's easy.
For you, it's
I
easy.
told you I was 2 years ago. I was one of them, and maybe when I eat now meat, it's like guilty.
Do you have a map?
I feel guilty.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, I can predict, like, if you choose to
me
go
go get a
vegan,
map.
I have it. I
You
have
have
it.
it, you have it.
Then you would feel this like sense of like accomplishment.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this guilt will ease. This you mean?
The map of Amsterdam.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh,
There you
let me
have
go
it.
get a map.
Yeah, you would have like this sense of ease, and like
Yeah.
you will feel so nice, and finally you will not have that bad feeling anymore, and like you'll be really like
So this is a map of vegan restaurants in Amsterdam.
There are a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. I
That's
would
the
rec-
app, Epic Cow.
and that's they're all from Happy Cow, yes. And I recommend vegan sushi bar if you like sushi. And there's a lot of good places. I mean, all of them have great
Okay,
food.
thank you.
So you're gonna watch that video,
Yeah.
and until then, just consume plant-based products.
Yes, I could.
I
You're so
appreciate
cool.
you.
Thank
That-
you. And
that's
we
cool.
need you in Argentina. We
Yeah.
need people like you over there
Yes.
to start a little bit a revolution to speak up for the animals because they have no voice.
No.
So we are their
We are
only
the
hope.
boys, yeah. And I have a friend, a very close friend that is
Yeah.
vegan, and she's studying nutrition.
Yeah.
And in her Instagram, it's like trying to talk.
Yeah.
About
yeah.
this.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing. The animals would be so much
Grateful.
more reassured
Yes.
if they are already stuck in cages, but if only they could know there's someone out there fighting for them.
Of course.
That's what we can do, and it feels amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Ciao.
Bye.
Hola. Okay. Chip is indeed a bad cop.
I wasn't even that mean.
Yeah, but like, I feel like the confrontational. It's
Ah.
fine. It's fine. So that was the plan. Good
That's
cop,
the
bad
plan.
cop.
Yeah.
How do
Yeah.
you? What do you think?
She was nice. I think she will change. The language. There was a bit of a language barrier there.
Yeah,
but,
I was just mostly worried about the doctor stuff. That's why, like, why didn't you drop your nutritionalist card?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
You guys want to have a conversation?
Okay, I'll go film. Bye
You go
guys,
film?
it was nice. Let's some comments.
Veganism comes from wisdom.
Yeah.
Great center.
Okay. Good.
Wait, I can take one of my signs. Take this one.
Okay.
No, wait. Take this one.
No, they must have their.
Wait, maybe we'll get Sohan back. Oh, Sohan is busy having a conversation. Yeah, Kiara's cool, but I do need somebody today to be more level-headed because I'm a bit direct today. Maybe somebody wants to come on camera and keeps telling them to come. Or maybe Kiara's coming back. Let's see.
Oh, come on. If you had fun so far, make some noise. If you're ready to pay at the end, make some noise. If you don't have money, don't worry. Go ahead, got it. Have the card read. I'm going to grab this out. This is my job, folks.
No, Chip has a wife. Yeah. There's a female next to this person. It must be their woman or something. Like, people can't think otherwise. You see, it's insane. It's just... Oh no. Different genders.
Why a wife? Am I that old already?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I already proposed and everything. I don't know why. Yeah.
Secret time. You call me your wife.
Oh yeah, because we were live at another time and then you were called my wife. Yeah.
Look, if you promise to go vegan, then we have a proposal on camera.
Oh, wait, why do you want to film?
Because it's our own.
But you can film. I can send you the videos. Ethan, come on. You want to film with Lotte Bike?
No.
You can also film two conversations. It's also good, of course, right? But
Yeah, that was. I guess that's the point. Yeah. Or.
Okay.
You're also speaking from the.
I am, yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, it's ready for nothing.
Okay. Then we'll get my other wife, Sohan.
What do you mean? Who's your other one?
But you're the better wife, Kiara.
Oh, fuck off.
But you threatened to kill me. What do you mean?
That's my wife.
Hi. Do you want to have a conversation?
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh, hi.
You want to come here so that you're in view?
Okay.
What's your name?
Beatriz.
Beatrice. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Beatrice?
I'm from Lisboa.
Oh,
Lisbon.
really?
Yeah.
Love it. I think way better weather than here, huh?
Oh yeah, I was so happy when I saw that the sky was blue today. I was
Yeah.
like, I can see the sky. Amazing.
Yeah, that's a rarity here to see the sky. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. So I'm an animal rights activist. I want to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I feel that sometimes people make a distinction between companionship animals and the other animals, and they really shouldn't.
They really shouldn't. Are you vegan?
No, but I'm trying to reduce a lot my meat and fish consumption.
Why is that?
Because I feel like even though I can't give it up completely, some people really exaggerate it. And I mean, we have to look out for every species in the best way that we can. And even though I know I can't give it up completely, I try my best to reduce it.
Why can't you get it up completely?
It's just very cultural, like in my family and everything. So I find it really difficult.
So do you think that is it right or is it wrong what we do to animals?
Oh, it's definitely wrong.
It's definitely wrong.
Yeah.
So do you think that then culture makes it right?
Not right. I think it makes it socially acceptable.
Socially acceptable.
Not right.
Yeah. Can you think of other things that were once socially acceptable but were not moral?
Slavery.
Slavery. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Do you think that what we do to animals is kind of an equivalent to slavery?
Not an equivalent, I don't think.
Like similar?
But yeah, a bit.
Yeah.
A bit.
So, do you think that if you were to be living back in those times when slavery was prevalent, would you see yourself as somebody who stood up to slavery or somebody
Oh.
who just participated in it because it was
No,
cultural?
I would stood up to it.
Yeah.
I
But-
don't see any chance.
And I appreciate you saying that, but do you think that the reason why you're not like, because right now, if we compare the two and you're saying that what we do to animals is similar, but you don't want to stand up to that, or you want to stand up but not completely, like you still want to, some animals want to be exploited and slaughtered for you, is that,
I think like for me the main thing is like when people torture animals like for clothes, for like shows like I don't know how to say it in English, but touradas. It's something with
why
bulls.
is that bad though? Why is that bad?
Because it's just torture. It's you are making a spectacle out of it, and for me it's completely wrong. I think when it comes like to
But can I, I'm sorry, before interrupting you there, I'm interested in why that is wrong. I understand you call it torture, but why is torture wrong? Is it because they feel pain?
it's because yes, of course they also feel pain when you kill them for sustaining for food.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me it's like the spectacle of it. Like, why do you have to make it a show? It's not like you're doing it for sustenance. You're just hurting them for fun, and it's not fun.
Well, so if you can get sustenance from plant-based products, doesn't that make the choice that you're making not for sustenance, but rather yet another choice, like because you enjoy it or because you've always done it? Because it's a traditional thing, you said,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Don't they continue these traditions for the same reasons, simply because they've always done it, because it's a tradition?
Yeah, I think people are really used to it, and
Yeah.
it's there for years. It's been the only and now the main source of food. Which is why I'm trying to reduce it. Like, I know that I can't, at least for now, cold turkey, just give it up. But yeah, trying to reduce it because I think it's a road to maybe, if I can.
So if
Give it up.
if you found out tomorrow that all of these animals that you're eating are actually no longer exist, and what farmers have been doing is they've been farming cats and dogs to get you meat, to get you eggs, to get you milk, would you still continue to support it or take it gradually, or would you stop knowing that you might be paying for the exploitation, abuse and slaughter of cats and dogs?
That's a hard question because it's what I was saying. Like, companionship animals are really people take way better care of them, and the others they don't. But I think, yeah, I mean, yeah, I would give up. Of course.
Yeah. So you see, when it comes to these animals, you give them the consideration, and you already understand the idea that people shouldn't be treating the animals differently by the way they're born, right? Because a cow didn't choose to be born a cow, and a dog didn't choose to be born a dog, right? So you
Yeah.
do see the difference between them, and you give them different considerations. But don't you think you should give them the equal consideration?
Yeah, that makes total sense. Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
and I understand that emotionally there's a different emotional attachment that we have to cats and dogs than we do with these other animals, especially given that these other animals we barely see them because they're kept in different situations. Sometimes they're kept in fields and nice situations, but they're still kept differently and away from us, so that, away enough that we cannot actually see everything that happens to them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that when we make these decisions whether to exploit them, treat them like an object, do you think we should make these decisions based on our emotions towards them or based on some form of logic?
Ideally, just pure logic and.
Yeah.
But I can see why emotion gets in the way. I can.
Yeah, I can also understand why emotion gets in the way, but you do also understand that we should be rational about it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes perfect sense logically. Like, they're all animals, so we shouldn't like treat them differently. Like, even though one is in the house with me and the other one I don't see it, but it's still an animal. So
Yeah, and take for instance cows that produce milk. Do you know why cows produce milk?
for their babies, like humans.
Yeah, so
I
do you
don't
kn-
drink cow milk.
No, but I'm assuming you eat some cheese or some products that contain dairy. Like-
Rarely.
Rarely.
Even like in pizza, I like go for vegan cheese and stuff like that because I think that makes zero sense. If we as babies,
You're
we-
killing me over here. You're killing me. So wait, you don't eat the cheese. What's your difficulty then? Why not tomorrow say I'm no longer gonna pay for any animals to be exploited for me?
Because I can't yet. I'm trying to.
But what's keeping you? Because you seem to like the biggest part that most people say it's cheese. Most people say they can't give up cheese. They can give up meat. They can give up everything, but cheese is the most difficult part.
Yeah, for me, like the meat is the difficult part.
But why? Is it taste? Is it?
It's mostly the taste. Yeah.
Yeah, but we have plant-based products that resemble meat nowadays, right? And the taste is very similar. Do you think that the taste difference, that small taste difference that it is between the plant-based product and the animal product, do you think that that makes it okay to exploit some animals until you stop?
I don't think it makes it okay. I think it makes it like it's the culture. Not saying it's right off, obviously. I think it's a process, and I think that we should actually value people who try to reduce and try to find alternatives. And it doesn't need to be cold turkey. Of course, ideally,
It should be cold turkey.
ideally we should all have that ability.
It
But
needs
if
to be
we
cold
don't,
turkey.
but if we can't have that ability, at least some of us are trying to reduce it step by step until we give up completely.
I get that. Obviously, that's better than nothing. But if you were in the position of the victim, what would you want the oppressor to say? Would you want the oppressor to say, I'm just going to oppress you and a couple of more of you and then I'll stop? Or would you want them to say, I'll stop?
Obviously, to stop.
Yeah.
I think it's better. I think it's just better than doing nothing.
I just keep pushing this idea of presenting the victim because I understand it from your perspective. You see it as a ladder. But from their perspective,
No, it's
while you're
just-
on this ladder, you're still oppressing them.
Of course, and I understand that. I
Yeah.
just think that for me, it's a process, and I'm trying to gradually give up
I just don't understand why. It just seems very illogical.
because I can do it just right now and stop. I can't.
But if it were cats and dogs, you said you can.
I would not eat from the suppliers that would.
But if there were absolutely no animal products other than cats and dogs being exploited from tomorrow, it just magic happens and that happens.
then I would try my best to stop, of course.
Or would you still buy animal products knowing that there's a cat and a dog that flesh belongs to?
I don't think I would be able to.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you because it's like logically you understand it. You understand you should be making this decision logically, and then
Doesn't mean I can do it, you know.
yeah.
I understand it. Doesn't mean I can do it
You
like
can.
straight away.
You definitely can do it because, as you said, if you are in a position where the animal is changed, you can do it. So, why don't you just consider that the animal has changed and do it? And I'm not trying. By the way, I'm not trying to push you in this direction because I have a thing about what you do. It's about the fact that I just try to put myself in the shoes of the victim, as I try to tell you.
Of course,
And
of course.
if you were in the shoes of the victim, I wouldn't tell anybody, okay, yeah, just kill her and a couple more and then stop. No, I'll tell them, stop. No, I'll fight for your rights just like I'm fighting for theirs. Because when we think about animals and we say we should respect the animals' rights, we think of them as like this group of individuals. But in reality, each single one animal is an individual who feels, who has emotions, who has an experience of life, like you do.
Yeah.
And to take away their whole existence for a 10-minute meal is just unfair, even if you want to stop in the end, right?
Yeah, I understand that.
You understand that?
I
How
do,
about
I
we
do.
do this? Because I don't want to, I think like I pushed you enough. There's a documentary here called Dominion.
Okay.
Do you think you can give that a watch?
Yeah, of course. Can I keep the
Yeah,
card?
please keep it. And until you watch it, do you think you can not consume any animal products until you watch the documentary?
Okay.
Think you can
I'll
do
do
that?
that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay.
Something at least.
That's something, yeah. Thank you
Okay.
so much for
Thank
that.
you.
Have a good one. Cheers. It's difficult to push people, I don't want to push people. Stupid wasting your life talking about animals. Why would I be wasting my life? What do you mean? I'm fighting for somebody's rights, bruh. Wasting your life would be fighting for things that don't actually matter. Somebody's life matters. It matters to them, My life matters to me, their life matters to them. It's only fair that if you fight for somebody's life, whether they're an animal or a human or, whatever you want to see them as, if they have an experience of life, they deserve to live, and their life matters to them. And there's nothing better that you can do with your life other than fight for their experience of life, for their right to experience life. Keep fighting, brother. We'll keep fighting. Pretentious much? No, I'm not pretentious at all, actually. I think what the pretentious position is to claim. You guys want to have a conversation? Is to claim that simply because you were born in a certain manner, you deserve to cut throats of others because you have power over them. I think that's the pretentious position that you can hold. And no, I am not that individual. I'm somebody who wants to respect the rights of others. Are there vegan bodybuilders? Yeah, there are. There are plenty of vegan bodybuilders. I'm also essentially kind of like a bodybuilder, but I don't focus on it so much. So maybe I will at some point in my life, but not much. But there are plenty of vegan bodybuilders, yeah. What about North Korea? Do you live in North Korea? Because if you don't live in North Korea, what's your concern? Oh, why don't you save North Korea? Okay, well, that's a fallacy from relative privation. You see, what you're doing right now is I'm fighting for a certain cause, and you're saying, why don't you fight for this other cause that I care more about? Well, you see, the thing about it is that regardless of what you care about or not, every single cause is important. When there's a victim, it's the most important cause to that victim. So take, for instance, if I fight for women's rights, the women that I'm fighting for, whose rights I'm fighting for, my fighting for them is the most important cause that I can fight for. If I'm fighting for animals' rights, the most important cause that I can fight for to those individuals is their lives. Yeah, whataboutism. So at the end of the day, you saying, well, you should fight for this cause because it's more important is just a subjective opinion, whether it's more important or not. But if you were faced with if there was a war happening in the world and somebody had a knife to your throat somewhere in the corner in a place where there's peace in the world, you wouldn't say that the most important moment right now, the most important issue in your life is the war. You would say the most important issue right now is somebody stopping this individual who's about to unalive you. And if you see, because every single time when we're the victims, we realize that the most important cause is the one that's affecting us. Chip, is there vegan women beaters? I have no clue. I hope not. In theory, that can happen. In practice, it would mean that they're not vegan for the right reasons. Because if you don't understand what veganism is about, respecting the rights of sentient beings, I'm pretty sure that you beating somebody would not mean that you respect the rights of sentient beings. Go smoke some weed. It's better for your stress level. No, thank you. I haven't smoked weed in 3 months. I'm not gonna start now. I'm done with that. So why are you not protesting that, considering that's who's dying for your food? I am protesting the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of sentient beings right now. You guys want to have a conversation? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes, but the thing is, I don't know too much English.
That's okay, we'll try. You come here? What's your name?
Alejandro.
Alejandro, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Alejandro?
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic? Nice, nice. Alejandro, I'm an animal rights activist.
Animal rights activist.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
Oof, I love animals.
You love animals?
Yeah.
Do you think animals should be treated like objects?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Of
No.
course.
What would be? Can you describe to me how you would see an animal being treated like an object?
How I will see?
Yeah. How do you think? What do you think treating an animal like an object looks like?
I don't know, like doing scientific research with them.
Is that bad?
Yeah, I think it's that bad.
Yeah. What about forcefully inseminating them?
What?
Forcefully inseminating them.
Oof, I don't understand very much.
That's okay. Forcefully impregnating them.
Forcefully impregnated. Yeah, that doesn't sound so good.
Doesn't sound
so good. Yeah.
Yeah. So what if we choose to do that to animals? Would that be okay? To forcefully impregnate?
No.
No. What if I told you that I'm doing it because I get nutrition from it?
Nutrition.
Yeah.
But nutrition
like
to the
calories.
Okay. No, bad. I think, yeah.
Is that good?
No.
No, okay. So, do you think that when we produce milk, for example, cows are forcefully impregnated?
Repeat that?
Do you think when we produce milk,
Yeah.
cows are forcefully impregnated?
Oof, I don't, I am not catching.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Why do cows produce milk?
Why do cows produce milk? Well, it's biology thing.
But
But
why?
for the child.
Yeah, yes. And do you think they get pregnant when they want to, or do you think farmers impregnate them?
Farmers impregnate them.
Yeah. Is that not forceful impregnation?
No.
No?
No.
It's not forceful?
No, yes, it's forced.
It is forceful. Yeah. So does that mean that if you're against forceful impregnation, you should not be buying animal products like dairy?
Okay, yeah, valid.
Yeah,
Valid
that's
point.
valid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's okay to cut the throats of animals?
To me, I have the perspective of we in this age have lost the touch of the human evolution. I think we humans we evolved hunting, but we actually had to get out of your, I don't know, hunt your animal, cut it, like doing all the procedure yourself.
Why did we do all that?
To survive, I think.
Do we need to do it now to survive?
Now we don't have to. Yeah, now we don't have to.
Yeah. So do you
But
think
at that time we did. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. And do you
Yeah.
think we should continue doing it, knowing that we don't have to?
Well, it would be good to know to
Yeah.
not do it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think you have some responsibility for this?
Yeah, of course, everyone has a little bit of responsibility.
Because
of
you
that.
pay them to do this thing.
Yeah.
Do you think you can stop paying them?
I don't think we can stop that because I think it's more of a large industry thing. But yeah, I think you can like get your.
You can stop your
your
contribution, right?
sand, your point of sand. You know.
Yeah, but your point of sand could mean 100 lives every year.
Yeah.
That's a pretty important point of sand, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you could today choose to save 100 animals, would you choose to do so?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Well,
of
that
course.
would mean you
But
could-
if you have like how do I say, a chicken, like a gallina, a chicken, but no, yeah, a chicken.
Yeah.
And he drop eggs.
Yeah.
You can eat those eggs.
Yeah.
It's valid, or you think that's a bad action?
It's a little bit more complicated. I can explain to you what happens with eggs, but for once, do you know what happens to the chickens when they can no longer produce eggs?
No.
They kill them.
Yeah, that's not good.
Only the females produce eggs.
Yeah.
So what do you think happens to the males?
No, they kill them.
They kill them.
They kill
Yeah.
them.
And how many eggs do you think normally a chicken in the wild would lay?
I don't know.
12 per year.
Okay.
How many do you think they lay now?
More.
300.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we selectively bred, we bring into existence these chickens who suffer for us when they make eggs.
Yeah.
I don't think we should be bringing them into existence anymore.
Yeah.
And the ones that already exist, we need to take care of them.
Yeah.
And if they lay some eggs and we take the eggs to take care of them,
Yeah.
it's okay to eat the eggs as long as we do it for their interest, not for ours.
Yeah, I know.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do with this information? What do you want to do going forward? Do you want to be a person who pays for animals to be treated
Like
that?
actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna do more research about that because you make me conscious about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I cannot say to you I'm gonna be lying if I say okay, I'm gonna change my mind right now.
But you acknowledge that you need to
of
be
course.
violent towards
Yeah, of
animals.
course. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a card. Okay. There's a documentary here called Dominion. Do you think you can give that a watch?
Yeah. Thank
And
you.
until you watch it, do you think you can choose to not consume any animal products?
Yeah.
Okay.
A pleasure.
Thank you. Have a good one. Cheers. Sohan or Lodevike, do you guys want to have a conversation here? Yeah, Sohan is coming. Nice. I couldn't be a dick to that guy. He was a nice guy. Plants are sentient. How are they not? Plants don't have a brain or a central nervous system. They can't be sentient. Bro. He was open-minded. I think it was kind of, I don't know if it was the first time. It was just the language barrier there or something.
It's always challenging when someone seems like they would be open, but there's a language barrier.
Yeah. You wanna have a conversation with us? Did you have any good conversations so far?
I had some decent ones. At least, they've all just been people who weren't resistant. There was one, I talked to a Greek lady who actually was willing to change. That was
How
good.
was the previous conversation? Because you talked to the guy, I talked to
The
the
Portuguese
girl.
guy.
Yeah.
He was honest. He was not super willing to change, but he wasn't super resistant either. He seemed like he hadn't thought about it too much. He acknowledged that it was wrong, and he was very honest about that part. And then we talked about, like, look, you agreeing and then not changing doesn't make any difference to the animals, right? Like, that they don't give a shit whether you think this is theoretically wrong. So
that's
he
a good one.
said he would at least try some plant-based meals while he's here. So I was like, okay, that's a good start. And then he was like, yeah, this was like a good conversation. Like, I'll think about this. And I was like, okay, yeah, like, just don't think about me, think about the animals, right? Like, he was like, I respect what you're doing. It's like, that's great. I'm glad you respect me. I'm not here because I'm trying to get you to respect me, though.
Yeah, put your respect up your ass. Put some hummus on it also before that. But like, yeah, because the girl was just like continuously saying, step by step, step by step.
Okay.
I just like kept trying to explain to her. She even said, yeah, it shouldn't be like that. Yeah, if it were cats and dogs, I wouldn't do it like that.
Yeah.
We shouldn't treat species differently. But then, yeah, step by step. Completely illogical. Let's see some questions in the chat. Do vegans kill mosquitoes? What do you want to say to that?
I don't remember the last time I killed a mosquito. I usually just try to keep them away from myself. But I don't necessarily object to killing mosquitoes, especially because they can carry disease.
Yeah. Especially if they're in your house. Just like if any animal comes into your house, you try to remove them and they don't go away. Yeah. I think you can use violence.
Killing in self-defense is not a rights violation.
Yeah, exactly.
Take issue with that. If a human were trying to steal my blood, I would also be totally fine. And they couldn't be reasoned with. I would be totally fine with using lethal force.
Same, yeah. I don't think belittling people is cool at all. I don't think anybody's belittling people. I think we're pretty clearly criticizing their choices to oppress and abuse animals. And I think criticizing somebody's choice to be an oppressor is something we should be doing more, not less of. We should be having compassion and we should be striving for conversations amongst each other. But that should not mean that we cannot criticize our choices to oppress. You should constantly criticize oppression. It should be held under scrutiny at all times. Yeah, we're just not pampering them for doing the wrong thing. People belittle animals every day with their choices, 100%, yeah. What would you feed your dog or cat? Well, we have what do you feed your cat?
Benevo.
Is that a plant-based option?
It's a plant-based, nutritionally complete food.
Yeah. We have plenty of that.
And
there you go.
You can just synthesize the nutrients you need. Like the main one, there are a couple of them, but the main one for cats is taurine, which is not found in plants. But we can synthesize it, and even non-vegan cat food also has synthetic taurine added to it because it gets destroyed in the processing.
Do they use precision fermentation to make taurine?
I'm not sure actually exactly how they synthesize it.
I think that's how they usually synthesize all these animal products.
I believe
using
it.
Precision fermentation.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if that's how they use it for that. Yeah. But yeah, that's exactly it. And that's the whole point of it. I think we need to understand that we need nutrition, not certain ingredients. We don't need animal products. We need nutrients.
Yeah.
And if we can get those nutrients without committing rights violations, why the hell wouldn't we? Why the hell?
And one of my cats absolutely loses her mind over plants for some reason. It's really funny. I always joke that she's not a true carnivore. Like earlier for lunch, I took out some arugula, and she was screaming her head off until I gave her a leaf to eat.
Really?
She just loves munching on she does this with spinach or bok choy or whatever. I always have to pay the tax.
Oh, cutie. What do you feed your shark? It's so funny that I read this example of sharks and dolphins being the absolute best examples of evolution. Because they're just they look so much alike, and yet they're so incredibly distinct. One is a mammal, one is a fish, and it just clearly shows that how on two different evolutionary trees you can still produce similar.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because they adapt to the same environment.
They adapt to the same
ultimately.
environment, essentially. Yeah, that's so interesting. It's I never realized that they're.
Yeah, I've never thought about that.
Yeah, me neither. Somebody said that their dog dried up while they were vegetarian.
Dried up? What does that mean?
They lost water? I don't know.
I'm just thinking of like, did you ever read or watch The Three Body Problem?
No, what is that?
It's a sci-fi trilogy of books originally, but Netflix also made an adaptation. But in it, there are these like aliens essentially that they have the ability to like dehydrate their bodies, and they can essentially like go into hibernation by doing this. And yeah, that's what I thought of. Okay. I thought of this dog drying up.
Have you seen the last episode of what's it called?
Pluribus. No, I haven't.
Okay, it's the season finale.
Right. No, because the next batch of Stranger Things episodes came out, so I was watching those. But yeah, I'll come back to Pluribus at some point.
It's a good one.
It was good?
It's a good episode, yeah. It's a good episode.
Yeah, it just seems like it's been building and building and building slowly, so I really hope there's some more. Is there some more action in the last episode, or is
It's
it still
building.
Okay.
But it's good building.
Yeah.
This time it's better building. I wouldn't say it's good. It's better building. But it's the season finale, which kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if there would be some more action in the last episode.
I don't know if I would expect, like, I'm kind of disappointed. I would have expected a little bit more happening in just one season rather than
Same.
that. Because it just felt like a couple of episodes were strictly about Carol rejecting the idea more than anything. I'm like, okay.
I did enjoy the last couple of episodes, but
They're enjoyable.
still-
They're very
it's still-
watchable, but like a lot of nothing happening. I always enjoy these post-apocalyptic things just because I see the streets with no people or the people being nice. That's also amazing to see. These people are dicks in general. So. See, I'm mostly joking. I don't take vegans seriously. See, this person's a dick. Like, the fact that he says, I don't take the people who respect the animals' rights seriously. Yeah, why would you take animals' rights seriously? Being an oppressor is not a nice position. Hey, B12 babe, nice to see you here. Should put my gloves on.
Yeah, it's starting to feel a little bit colder.
The sun is gone. You guys want to have a conversation with us? It's insane, man. I'm alone, people come. I'm with you or Kiara apparently also. I think it's also because they already see the poster there.
Maybe.
You are the reasons people don't like vegans. That's okay. You don't have to like vegans. You just have to respect animals' rights. You can choose to not call yourself a vegan if you want. I couldn't care any less. As long as you don't oppress animals, that's the only thing I care about. Well, in this context, I care about other things also. Animals are our brother and sisters. People are programmed and clueless. Yeah. Why doesn't the Bible tell us to be vegan? Why doesn't the Bible tell us to not enslave people? Oh, that's right. Because the Bible is just a fiction book. It's a fictive book written 100 years. Well, imagine this. Like, imagine if I were to tell you that I'm God now, and in 100 years from now, somebody writes a book about me, saying how I was God and how I did all these things, and then there would be evidence for my existence, obviously, because I
Many live
existed.
streams.
Yeah, many live streams also. That wouldn't necessarily mean anything, and they wouldn't necessarily get anything right about my life. It's 100 years from now. I mean, sure, we have internet now, and we have a lot of data that's saved, but I don't think that was the case before. What these people want? Come have a conversation with us.
Did you and Kara end up having a conversation together?
Yeah, we did. We did have one conversation.
How was it?
Well, she said I was mean, but I wasn't that mean. I don't know why people think I'm mean. I'm just direct. I'm very direct. I like to be direct.
You are very direct.
Yeah. I think it's very important to be direct. I like that.
I think Kiara's approach is like even softer than mine.
Oh.
So it was probably.
You guys want to have a conversation? Yeah, come on, bite. Yeah, come. If it's worth it, are you gonna be a debate, bro?
I can see myself going that route. Yeah, could be fun.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You wanna? Yeah. You wanna come here, Stachenvi?
Sure.
Can you sit somewhere here so that we can see you? Yeah, perfect. What's your name?
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
Very
I'm
nice
Chip.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Sohan.
Sohan and
Chip.
Chip. Okay.
So Lorenzo, we're animal rights activists. How do you feel about animals?
I feel. I feel like my nutrition is 360 degrees, so I don't really think about animals as anything else.
Can I ask you what you meant by your nutrition is 360 degrees?
I meant that I diversify my diet with what I like.
Okay. So do you think it's okay to exploit animals?
Exploit? Explain exploit. Because
Treat them like objects.
Treat them like object. No, it's food.
Is food not an object?
No, it's not an object. You can't eat a rock. Rock is an object. This bottle of water is an object. I can't.
Do you know the difference between an object and a subject?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so a subject is somebody. They have inferences. They can speak. They can
feel. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Experience.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, do you think animals are subjects or are they objects?
Subjects.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Do you think that when we're chopping them into pieces? To put
No.
their flesh in our mouth,
Of course.
Are we treating them like
these-
objects?
No, not like objects. There are subject that is suffering. Of course. I'm not saying that they don't suffer.
Yeah. So why is that okay?
Because it's natural chain of I'm sorry for my English. It's a bit tight. The natural chain of alimentation. I don't know how to say it in English. It's like, why does a shark eat a smaller fish?
Oh, so you eat
why
dogs
is it
also,
okay?
right?
What?
You eat dogs also.
No, I don't eat dogs.
Why not? It's the natural.
Why
chain.
doesn't a shark eat a crab? It's just because it's not its alimentation.
But you can eat a dog. A
Yeah,
shark can't
you
eat
could.
a crab.
A shark could eat a giraffe, but if you throw it inside,
They
a shark
probably
could eat
would,
us.
yeah.
No,
Do you
it
think-
wouldn't. It wouldn't. I assure you, it wouldn't. Shark?
Wait, are you saying a shark would not eat a giraffe?
No, it wouldn't. It would not.
Why?
Because it's not its natural feeding cycle. It's not interested in big objects. It knows that.
Do you know what an appeal to nature fallacy is?
No.
It means assuming that something is natural means it's also good. Do you think that that's what you're doing right now?
No.
No? So something being natural, does that mean it's good?
Depends. What's the definition of good? In what terms? Like good?
Moral.
Moral?
Yeah,
No.
just acceptable.
No. It's not a question of morality or not. It's just question of nature and its natural cycle.
Is it moral to exploit and slaughter animals?
No. It's just a natural way of.
So is it moral?
Of feeding. No, it's not moral. I mean, if I could, the fact is this: if I could have my own farm and kill my own animals, I would. But
But do you
it's
think
not
so
possible.
But do
no,
you
no,
think-
it would be okay for me. Yeah, of course.
So
If
why-
I had the
why-
possibility to do it, I would.
But
I don't.
but you have alternatives, right? Like you don't have to eat these animals, or do you think you have to eat these animals?
No, I think you have alternatives, but if you want to live a life where you can enjoy what you like in terms of alimentation, you can.
So if I
nobody
like
should
eating
stop.
dogs, I should be allowed to eat dogs.
Sure.
If I like eating humans, I should be allowed to eat humans.
Bro, there are places in the world that they do that, and it's
So
strange
you're in
for us.
favor.
But we're asking if you think it's moral, right? Like, yeah, of course. Like you keep saying like these things happen, and like I agree. Yeah, of course these things happen. but
Shark
we're asking
doesn't.
about-
Yeah, and it's not a question
Yeah, but
of
a shark,
morality.
a shark.
Well, we're asking you
Just-
about
just
morality.
acts only on
no,
its
no, but
instincts,
it's
right?
not a question of morality.
Do you only act
I know
on-
you want to put it on that aspect.
That's what we're
but
talking about.
No, we're not talking about that. I
this is
had
what
no
the
idea of
experiment
what.
is about.
Okay,
It's
about morality.
yeah.
No, the fact is this. I mean, you're right that slaughtering animals is not like the big factories doing it in large numbers. Like
I never said big
they're.
factories.
No. I'm talking about things we know. Not, like they live their whole life in a cage.
Yeah.
They're born like.
But if they don't,
A
it's okay
plate.
to cut their throat, right?
No, yeah, it's okay to cut their throat if you
The
want.
same
to.
for a human, right?
No. It depends. If there were an animal that
Like a
could
human.
be feeding on humans, it would be normal to them to kill us. But we're on top of the food chain.
No, we're not. We're not top of the food chain. No.
Yeah, we are.
What's our trophic level?
What?
What's our trophic level?
I have no clue.
Oh, okay. So then you don't know what. Do you know what the trophic level is?
No.
Okay. So you don't know what a food chain is. Okay, that's okay.
No.
So,
I mean,
do you
what
think-
animal feeds on us?
Yeah, sure. So do you think that the
No,
something being part
that's
of
the food chain.
No, it's fine.
don't
It's fine
try.
if you don't know what the trophic level is, but the trophic
No,
level
okay.
is like,
So explain. Just don't say that I don't know without explaining
the
yourself.
trophic
Just
level
tell me.
is the indicator of that
Okay.
puts us amongst the trophic chain.
Okay.
The trophic chain is essentially what measures how energy flows in an ecosystem. It's
Okay.
not a measurement of power. But let's imagine that it
No,
was a
no,
measurement
it's not
of
power. I'm just asking. No, food chain is the species that feed on till it's least natural.
Yeah.
No.
So again, this is-
plants.
But again, this
there
is
are
just a
herbivores
description.
that feed on plants. There are carnivores that feed on herbivores, and then that's
This
the
is-
food
this is
chain,
just a
right?
description
We're
of
on
nature.
top. We're on
This is
top
just a
because there's
description
nothing.
of nature, right? So like,
Yeah.
lots of things happen.
It's
in
just
nature,
how
but
it
we're
works.
But everything we do here is not natural, right? Like there's a fucking museum here. There's
Yeah,
nothing
I know,
natural
I know.
about there. You're wearing like a jacket and drinking out of a water bottle, right?
Yeah, sure.
So we make decisions based off of more than just what's natural.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, thank you. Here we go. Here comes the victimizing of how dare I did not shake the person's hand.
What?
I don't
what
think
is
he got
your
anything.
like? Where are you trying to go with that response to the food chain thing?
Oh, with the food chain thing.
Yeah.
I think I was trying to first of all explain to him that we're not top of the food chain. That's number one, because we're not.
Why is that important?
I think his statement was stupid, and I just wanted to prove him wrong.
I'm just curious because to me it seems like opening the door to a whole tangent that like
Oh, you're
just
right.
gets
you're
you
right.
off track from the morality discussion.
It was off track. Yeah, you're right.
But I was curious if there was
No,
I didn't know exactly where you're going, so I was curious if there was something that would be useful there.
No, I just wanted to prove him wrong.
Okay. Who's the real debate, bro?
He was just saying stupid stuff, and I wanted to prove him wrong. I told you today I'm like that, so
Yeah,
it's,
you want to have a conversation with us? Can you hold this for a second? I want to put on my gloves.
You want to try it? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 20.
20? Okay, you look very young. That's okay. What's your name?
I'm Mia.
Mia, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Sohan.
Do you want to participate also?
Sure.
What's your name?
Emma.
Emma?
I'm Mara.
Amara. You want to come closer so that you're all three in view? Where you guys from?
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg.
Yeah.
Oh, really close by, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what brings you to Amsterdam?
I just for vacation. Yeah, I study here and we're on vacation to come visit the city.
Oh, love it, love it. So we're animal rights activists. We fight for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals. No, I think it's the right thing to do because I'm also actually looking at a lot of when I buy stuff, a lot of things that are cruelty-free and stuff like that.
So I'm going to pose a hypothetical scenario. There's somebody on the street kicking a dog.
Mhm.
Do you join them? Do you go and join them? Do you walk on by, do nothing, or do you try to stop them from kicking the dog?
Try to stop.
Try to stop them?
Or
But what
take
if,
the dog.
yeah, what if when you go and try to stop them, the person says, relax, I'm just doing my exercise. It's just I exercise by punching the dog.
I would start arguing.
Yeah,
with them.
same.
It's not the right thing. I would ask why, like, where they learn to do that and why they're doing that.
Oh, that's how they've been told as a child to exercise. They punch animals.
No, then I would argue with them.
Is that wrong?
What would you say to them to
I mean, I would ask for them to stop. If they like don't stop, I would maybe ask other people to join me and like
I would
try to
probably,
talk them out of it.
But they do need to exercise, right? They would say, I need to
I
exercise.
would educate them that it's the wrong thing to do and that there's like better ways to exercise
Okay.
to let out their anger.
I like that. I like that. Okay. What if instead of a dog, it were, I don't know, a chicken or a cow or a pig?
Still
I
same
mean,
thing.
all animals have the same
Yeah.
rights, so
It's the same
I don't
thing.
think it's right for them to just
No,
What-
it's like it's the same. It's animals, so yeah.
So what if instead of punching them, he would be using a knife to chop them into pieces?
I would try to save the animal from, or like educate them and try to save the animal from them. Yeah, it's just.
Even if he did it for sustenance, for food, if he said, relax, I'm going to eat the animal afterwards.
well, there's
I don't
many
care.
other different foods like cereal
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something that is like non-cruelty.
Are you girls vegan?
No, but she's
I'm
vegetarian.
vegetarian.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because you said that there's other sources of food.
I
You
know.
understand the analogy, right?
We just grew up with like meat, and it's probably like she decided on her own to do that,
Yeah.
and maybe later when we're more
Yeah,
grown up
we're
too.
still-
But we still try to when we like, well, our parents buy the meat, but we still don't eat like a lot of meat. It's very
Mhm.
like flexible, and since she became like vegetarian, we also probably like
Try
eat
to, like,
way
adjust.
less meat.
Yes.
But we're still not like 100% like she is. So yeah, they said they're like they also watch more what they eat since I become vegetarian. Since it's also while cooking, you need to like put more thought into it and stuff like that. Yes.
But this person also does it only once a year. They only kill an animal once a year.
It's still not okay. Yeah.
It's still not
Like
okay.
you're still doing it now, so
So what's the difference between this person killing an animal to eat them and you paying somebody to do it?
it depends if it's like a cruel thing. If the meat is produced in like a very cruel way, then I still don't think it's the right thing
What's
to like
the-
support that.
What's the non-cruel way to take an animal's life when there's no need behind
It's more like when they like take care of the animal. Nowadays, it's very like fast, and they just like want to produce the meat, and they like harm the animals while doing it. And you could do it in more like less harmful, because it's kind of I don't know if this sounds weird, but it's like in our nature that we still like have to eat meat. Like it's normal because other animals have animals too. But it's still the way humans do it nowadays is very cruel, and it's
But
not.
do you
okay.
think that we have to eat animal products?
I think
Or to be healthy?
in this sense, like in
this century, I feel like it's not
in this
as
year,
necessary as we used to be. Yes,
because we have medication.
And we have a lot of
get our
different-
magnesium.
yeah.
But
So
we
we
have
don't have to
adapted. I mean, we've already adapted to this lifestyle with the way we live now. So there's a lot of like other things you can eat instead of meat, and another other
many
things that you can
alternatives. Yes.
I mean, we went from using horses as like carriages to cars, so maybe we can even like go from eating meat to not eating meat.
Yeah.
But if I bring it back to these animals, to this guy who is killing a dog, you don't know if he treated the dog nicely their whole life, right? Maybe they
Yeah.
gave them an amazing life, but at the end, and when you're getting there, he says, it's okay, the dog doesn't feel pain because I injected him with some tranquilizer.
Yeah,
Does
but
that make the killing okay?
No.
Or you can imagine if instead of a knife, imagine if he just had a gun and when the
Yeah.
dog wasn't looking, he just shot the dog in the back of the head. Would you be okay with that?
Still feel like no.
I mean,
Cruelty
it's
is
more like
cruelty,
it's
so-
direct.
Yeah.
The dog is directly gone, but it's still. I mean, I wouldn't be satisfied watching that because it's still like.
So what's the difference then between this situation and what we do to animals on farms? Regardless,
I don't
on
think
good
there's
farms.
a difference. I think it's like the exact same thing. With like the farms, it's more that people don't directly see it when it's like
Yeah.
on the street.
Yeah.
There's other people, and then I think when that happens, people often more realize how cruel it is. But when it's like happening on a farm where nobody sees it, nobody really thinks about it, and they don't see that it's cruel, or they don't know that it's cruel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
or
it's
they don't watch it, or like they ignore it because it has nothing to do with them, and they can just buy the meat in the stores.
Right.
And I wanna discuss one more thing, and then I wanna maybe he's gonna ask our questions. Like, do you know about dairy cows? Why they produce milk?
The what?
Dairy
Dairy?
cows.
Dairy
Dairy
cows?
cows.
Yeah.
The cows that
Because you said you're
produce milk.
vegetarian, right? So
Yeah.
do you still consume
I mean,
like
I'm also like I'm not vegan, but I'm going. Like I don't drink milk. I rarely eat eggs and stuff. So
But
I
cheese.
don't like milk. Yeah,
Yeah.
cheese. I do like cheese.
Yeah. So do you know like why do cows produce milk?
Why? Well, don't they get like injected?
Like why would
Yeah.
why would a female woman produce milk? Let's
I
just
mean, for the
imagine
kid, for the
their
child.
kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So a cow has to have a baby also to produce milk, right?
Oh, they get children
Yeah.
and children.
So do you think they get pregnant when they want to, or do you think farmers impregnate
No,
them?
they
Still, like,
force them. With
Yeah.
the meat, it's like a very fast and constant
mass
production. So they just keep on going. But I think
Yeah.
it's the same with breed dogs. Like when they just
They
give
breed.
them kids and just for the
Yeah. So that's true. They repeatedly impregnate cows. What do you think they do to the babies when when they're born?
They take them away.
Yeah. Do you know why they do that?
I think to use the cow as like for products and stuff. So
Use the
they
milk,
take
yeah.
away the milk, also maybe the meat, maybe
Yeah.
you know. So it's really upsetting for the child to grow up without their mother, and I feel like that's really necessary.
Do you
for
think
them
that
to-
the boys who don't produce milk, do you think they get to grow up?
No, I feel like maybe they kill them off because they're not as useful as the girl, the female cow. Yeah.
Yeah. So they get killed usually when they're a few months old.
Yeah.
And the females eventually, when they can no longer get pregnant or produce milk, what do you think happens to them?
They kill them. Same thing. Yeah.
And
This usually happens when they're 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
Do you know how long cows can live otherwise?
I think up to 30 maybe.
24.
Yeah, 20 to 25
Yeah.
typically, but the oldest cows ever have been way older than 30. Like they can live 40 plus years even.
They can grow pretty old.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
So they get killed at maybe a quarter of their life. And the same thing happens also for eggs. Like male chicks get sorted when they're born, when they're first hatched, and the male chicks are useless, so they get ground up alive.
I
Actually,
think
is the most
also
common way.
pigs, no? Pigs also have a long life to live, and they also get killed pretty early.
Yeah, all of these animals, it's either as soon as
farm
they're
animals too.
yeah,
It's
it's
like
like as soon
goats, chickens.
All of them,
They all
yeah.
produce children.
And the worst part is that the men get killed for meat, and the females get used for their reproductive organs, for their milk, for their everything. For example, with
and then they also
pigs.
get killed for meat.
Yeah, with pigs, for example, there's a thing called farrowing crates, which they're trying to forbid, but they're not forbidden yet in a lot of countries still, where essentially for 6 months of the year, the pig is put in a position that they cannot move, and they're forced to stay in that one position for 6 months, so that they produce babies constantly, and then the babies suckle on their teats. But Imagine not being allowed to move for 6 months. Like these are beings who can think. There's videos of pigs gathering flowers to decorate their houses.
Pigs
Like
are pretty smart.
they're
Like,
intelligent
yeah.
beings, and we do this type of stuff to them.
It's like we don't really deserve animals. I feel like it's just very cruel.
No,
this
they
world,
don't.
That's what it's become.
They don't deserve that at all because they also
Yeah.
I think people forget because it's not happening to them and stuff that
Yeah.
what is going like they're still beings who can feel and also think, and then I'm like I mean they're not as developed I'd say as humans with the thinking, but still they're like they feel. It's the
They're
same.
still-
I also
yeah.
think with small like crabs and
Yeah.
stuff. I think crabs are also really intelligent and
Yeah.
octopuses,
Yeah.
and they get just like killed alive, which is also really cruel.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
So I want you to imagine. We talked a little bit about what's on the other side of buying something like cheese or milk, dairy, for example. This always ends with these animals going into a slaughterhouse. So I want you to imagine that you could speak to one of these animals. Like imagine there's this cow. She's enclosed in a slaughterhouse. She's about to get killed. She knows something bad is about to happen. Imagine she could talk to you and she asks like, "Why are you doing this to me?" What would you say to her?
Well, it's how we like as the farmer that's going.
No,
to
as
do
yourself,
that?
because
Oh,
when we buy these
oh.
products, right? Like that's
Yeah.
why they do this, right?
We demand it.
Because we demand it.
Yeah. Because I mean the people have been doing it for years and it's just like habits to it. Yeah, but I would still probably say that like there's still a lot of people out there who are trying to stop this cycle.
Yeah.
And it's just it's going slow, but there's still like
it's
people
still
trying,
going, yeah.
and hopefully that will end or not end, but like it will get better in a way, so that it's not like very cruel mass production like it is now.
Yeah.
So.
When you pick up a product from the supermarket, let's
Yeah.
imagine that you pick up milk or cheese. And you imagine that for that product, if you pick that product up, the consequence of you picking that product up would mean that a cow like that goes into a slaughterhouse and you would have to explain to them why you're picking that product. What would you say then?
To the animal.
Yeah.
Um,
You could always put back the product.
yeah. I mean, it's possible to live without. So
I feel like maybe you could try to find an alternative for the milk or the cheese. Obviously, like oat milk or soya milk.
But I think people have a really straightforward like thinking way, and they're always like, yeah, but it's all like I always ate that way. It's always how we did it.
I feel like also people think, yeah, I myself can change that much, but maybe one single person could be the start of a big change and development.
Like also, if more people knew what actually happened when like looking at the milk or so, they would maybe like feel disgusted and then not buy it.
100%.
And a lot of people don't know, so that's probably why they just take it and they're like, oh, I need milk, I'll buy it, and they don't think, they just do it. And I think that's
It's also pretty upsetting if you like eat meat in a restaurant. Sometimes you like there's like people that leave a lot of excess of the food, and if I eat meat, I try to think to myself the poor like cow or animal that just got killed. So I try to like eat it, but it's always like really upsetting seeing so much food go to waste, especially like animal food, animal products. It's really
Yeah, and the waste does matter, right? Like obviously we
Yeah.
shouldn't waste
Yeah.
products, but if you think of yourself from the perspective of the victim, I don't think you waste you care so much whether somebody wastes your body after they killed you. I think you care that they make the choice to kill you, right? That's what matters to you. So it's in that sense we can always think about what happens to the animal, and that's great to think about. But I think what matters more is the choices that we're making rather than what we think, right?
I mean, I'm all against like obviously killing since I'm vegetarian, but I do think it's also important. I mean, because we're still doing it. That if you take a look at which meat you're buying, if you're buying it from some cheap stuff, then it's more like
That's propaganda.
yeah.
That's not true. It's so obviously there's. Let me put it this way. I'm sorry to cut you off. Just to be clear, because I want to respect your time also, and we don't want to keep it for too long, right? So obviously there's farms where the animals have slightly better life, but the practices of forcefully inseminating, taking their babies away from them, dehorning them, all these kind of practices that they happen on all farms, and them having a slightly better life means it's essentially like saying would you rather have a 2x2 meter cage or a 1x1 meter cage? You know, it's like, yeah, okay, I would rather not have a cage. That's the reality.
Yeah. Whereas like I can torture you and then kill you, or I can just kill you.
No,
Which
it
would you
makes
prefer?
sense.
It's like, well, yeah. So that's why we're trying to get you to think from the perspective of the victim, right? Because I think that shows you, one, that you wouldn't want to be in this position, and two, that it is something that's urgent, right? Like you can, after this conversation, you have these choices to make every moment of every day, and you can easily spare some animals by just making vegan choices, right? And that's all veganism is. So we mentioned that word a couple of times, but really all it is just this idea that animals are not objects for us to use. And it sounds like you all agree with that, at least the idea of it. And so I'm curious to hear, like, if there's anything that you think would really be stopping you from going vegan. Like you mentioned, sometimes with your family it can be difficult, but is it really so difficult to explain to them? Like, do you think they would really not support you if you wanted to make that change?
They would definitely support.
I mean, my parents. I'm studying here, so I live alone in Amsterdam, and like, it's really not that difficult actually. So, I mean, as I mentioned, I don't drink any cow milk. I mean, I haven't really liked it since I was small.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to just, buy, and then it's not that hard to take a few more minutes to look into what's in the stuff, and then also, just. There's a lot of supplements that you can use instead of.
If you need to.
Yeah.
Because the only supplement you actually need in reality is B12.
Yeah.
And B12 is actually a supplement that animals are given themselves before slaughter a lot of the times. They're not given for the care of the animals, they're given so that you get the vitamin. So really when you get animal products, you get secondhand anyway. And you'll see that as time develops, there's more and more papers coming out showing the importance of supplementing B12 in every food for everybody, because the deficiency of B12, for example, in the US, I think it's somewhere 30% of adults are B12 deficient, and like 1% of them are vegan. So, there's the deficiency is a serious thing, regardless of whether you consume animal products.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be difficult, especially now. I mean, years back it would have been more difficult without the stuff that we come up with now. But I think now it's definitely easy. Like, I mean, I'm still not on the. I'm trying to become vegan. Like, I'm thinking about it, but as someone who's already thinking so much about what I'm buying, I think it's really not that difficult with all the stuff we have now. So it's really easy, and I also think that people it's kind of like, I don't know if I can say it like this, but like if you bake a cake and instead of like using
eggs,
rum, then the white thing with milk.
Whipped cream.
Yeah, instead of using that, you can use.
There's vegan whipped cream.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like people just have been, since it's like ever since like long years ago that we had to eat meat.
Yeah.
I think people forget that they're just like, but we need it. And since we have all these supplements, they are still kind of like brainwashed that we have to eat meat, even though like okay, you could, instead of using the eggs, you could use something else, and they think, but we still need it for like our bodies, which is kind of true. But again, there's like many like also medication or other things that you can use that have the same like effect and that can help.
Yeah, we need the nutrients, right? We don't need the specific
exactly.
foods.
Exactly.
And like every major dietetic association in the world has said that we can be totally healthy without eating these products.
Exactly.
So that's why like the reason we're here is to get people to think about why to make this change, right? Because once you have a strong reason why, then you'll find solutions for how, and I can give you some resources for that. But you talked about how you've had these thoughts before, and what we want to see also from the perspective of the victim, having these thoughts is not enough, right? Like what they need is for people to actually act and change. So I want to ask, like, if that's something you would be willing to change. For example, if you imagine, the next couple of weeks, the next 2-3 weeks, trying to live a vegan lifestyle, how difficult do you think that would be for you if you took on this challenge together?
For me, personally, I'm a picky eater, but I would be ready to do this changement, even though I know it would be difficult. But I would rather save like millions of animal lives than just looking after what I eat or what I prefer to eat. So,
especially since it's also kind of a healthier lifestyle to eat.
It can be.
It can be.
Exactly.
But it's also like in many of like the foods that are like also like sweets and all that, they also have like all these like milk in them, and it's also there's so many. I also heard like toothpaste. There's so many unnecessary animal stuff in things that we like.
They
There
need to
doesn't need to
realize,
be any
yeah.
animal, so I really don't get it. So I also take a look at like I don't eat. Especially the candy, like I always, and vegan candy is so much better too. I really like it.
Yeah.
And then also the toothpaste. I like recently I heard that there was also, I think, something from the pig in there. So it was really like, okay, I didn't notice, but then I tried to change and buy another toothpaste and things like that. So it's really, I don't think it's that difficult if you, but you need to, like people need to open and realize that it's like, it's a major issue and that it can work.
I think it's also that people are like kind of getting lazy to like look
Yeah.
more into things.
Yeah.
Because it takes like kind of time nowadays to like look into stuff if it's really vegan or not.
Yeah.
So and I think people are just too lazy to like look into that stuff and just buy.
That's the sad reality of today.
Yeah.
So.
But that's why I asked if you would be willing to actually try it for a couple of weeks, because then like that's really all it takes, right? Like I went vegan overnight. I didn't like transition slowly or anything, and it was, you know, the first time I went to the supermarket, it was a little bit of extra time, right? Like I had to read a bunch of labels. The second time, I
It's
remembered
worth
everything
it
from the
in
first
the end.
time,
Yeah,
so I was much faster. And then by the third or fourth time, I'd already stopped thinking.
May I ask
So-
for how long you guys were?
4 years.
Yeah, for me, almost 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so
No, I would definitely try it. I mean, it's worth a shot. Why not?
Yeah.
I think I would.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll ask you one final question before we do that. How many more animals should be exploited, abused, and slaughtered for you until you give this a try?
None.
None.
And I could actually really just like eat it overnight, just try and do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I appreciate you. Like, you're so open-minded. You know, like, I'll tell you what, you're one of the most open-minded people I've seen today.
Yeah.
We don't get that often. We get very rarely. So I'll give you cards, and Sohan will give you some maps.
Yeah.
I'll give you a card each, and I'll tell you, you have my YouTube channel there if you want to hear the conversation back. Also, but there's also a documentary there called Dominion that just shows what animals go through. If you cannot watch like animal cruelty, because it is cruel as fuck, then the next best thing is the most important speech you'll ever hear.
Okay.
Can you find it in yourself to watch that? It's 30 minutes out of your time, and it's to learn about eggs, about honey. Maybe you have a little bit of doubts, and it's never a bad idea to get yourself informed what you're supporting. And if you choose that you don't want to be part of it, Sohan will give you a map, and on it there's also a thing called Challenge 20, but you describe more.
So here's something like a little bit more practical. Like I said, we talked about why to go vegan, but so this is a map of all vegan restaurants in Amsterdam. So you know, I'm assuming you'll be going out for dinner in the next couple of days. So
Yeah, I went to the vegan sushi bar. It's really, really
It's
good.
really good. Yeah, I
really
always
good.
recommend that one. It's
so
really good. Yeah.
And then if you look at the other side, on the bottom there, on the bottom right is that's a link to Challenge 22. So that's what I was talking about. It's completely free. It's a 22-day challenge. They send you recipes every single day, and they also give you access to dietitians. So if you have any questions about nutrition, how to make sure that you're healthy, they help you come up with a meal plan within your budget. Because I know that for some people that's also like a constraint, especially if you're a student. So, you know, I want something concrete for you to walk away with. Like, are you willing to take on that challenge together?
Yes.
Is that something you'd be willing to do?
Yes.
Yeah, I can try.
Yeah.
I mean, we could be like the start of a world changement. So
Exactly.
we
That's
would
what I
be
always
glad
tell
to be a part of it.
Because
yes.
you all seem open and thoughtful and
Yeah.
compassionate.
Yeah.
And if people like you don't move the world forward, then
Then no one-
these animals never will
yeah.
be saved.
I also don't like that people are comparing it with like, because we have obviously like dogs and cats at home, and then they're like, often it's those questions, but would you eat a cat? Like for me, it's the same thing. It's an
Yeah,
animal,
exactly.
and it's, you can keep a cow as a pet, like literally in your like.
I had a pet chicken.
I mean, yeah, you can,
Oh, yeah.
and then I don't like when people make that difference because at the end of the day, it's an animal that like feels stuff, and so
Yeah.
I don't.
You already sound like a vegan to me. So it's just about making those last
Yeah.
changes. And the other thing I would encourage you to do is like, please do go vegan. I hope that if I see you again, that I can call you vegan next time. And I also hope that you'll speak up for the animals, right? Because they also need us to speak up.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays animals just like they can't even live anymore. It's like they are kind of like I think you said before, like objects.
Exactly.
They just come into the world and then they use for something and something cruel, and then they can't even live. And
It's really unfair.
Yeah. They're completely disregarded what they want. Doesn't matter if you do you want to live. No. So this we're all sentient beings.
Yeah.
And a property of sentience means that we value our experience of life. They're sentient beings also, so we know by that they value their experience of life.
Yeah.
But when we farm them, regardless if we do it in a nice way or not, we disregard what they want out of life, because when we say they should be killed, we kill them. It doesn't matter whether they don't want to be killed. It doesn't matter whether they don't want to be impregnated. It doesn't matter whether they want to eat what we give them to eat. We just say, this is what you eat, this is what you do today, this is where you go, this is where you die. And it's a life that's extremely cruel for somebody who can can think, who can have emotions. You know, it's
And
just
feel.
feel. Yeah.
You don't want your limb cut off
Exactly.
randomly.
Yeah. And if you do watch any of the dominioned, that documentary where they actually show what happens, it's so much worse than we can describe in words.
I've also seen like a video of how guns,
a goose.
Yeah. Like how they're just like hanging there and they're still alive. It's just like
A lot of the times they're still alive,
Yeah.
because they use a stun gun, and for example, for cows they use a stun gun, but the cow's skull is very big, and there's a very small point where the stun is highly effective, and obviously the cow is scared because they smell the blood. They're in a slaughterhouse. They have a big nose. They smell everything. They're very scared. They know what's happening, so they thrash around. So a lot of the times they do shoot them. They do give them an electroshock, but they're not completely unconscious. And a lot of the time they become conscious and they drown in their own blood. It's just horrible. It's just
Same as like also a lot of bunnies also get taken for their skin, and I feel like that is just worse. Like that is just, and we always also try to like see if it's like animal. Yeah, of course. So.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
so
we
much.
talk mostly about food, but also you
Yeah.
don't need to wear leather for wool,
Yeah.
so you don't need to go to the
If
zoo.
we do, it's secondhand.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to go to the zoo or the circus or
I feel
dog
like
fighting,
zoo
horse
is-
racing,
yeah.
all these
So the
things.
poor
Circus,
like
it's horrible.
penguins.
Especially
Yeah.
with I've seen a lot of like also elephants that were in the circus and
Yes. They
then,
get
I mean
tortured.
they can be safe, but
Pretty much.
they will never be like. I
Free.
mean, they would know a peaceful life, but they would never like. Obviously, you still have the experience, and it's never. And also the cages, also in the zoos, it's
Yeah.
just.
No, they all end up developing psychological
Yeah.
issues. Like they go crazy basically.
because they all have this experience. They all like we think we're special somehow. We're more intelligent, but
We think we're above, but we're actually just.
No, we're
Yeah.
underneath. Actually, I feel like a lot of people nowadays just think wrong.
appreciate that.
They don't think at all.
Thank you so much for stopping by. I love this conversation. I don't want to keep you for too long. Have an awesome day, and I hope to see you vegan because you're amazing people. Okay, have a good one. Cheers.
Bye.
I like them.
Yeah, that was a nice group.
Very nice.
They were,
group. Yeah.
They all were very thoughtful, and they all wanted to participate. I feel like a lot of times when you have a group of people, there will be like one person who's doing most of the talking, but this felt like they were all. Oh, now they're even talking to Mikhail.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm gonna.
The double whammy. You're
I'm gonna
stop.
stop. Yeah, because it's 3:30 and I gotta go home and then.
Well, this was fun as always.
As always, yeah.
That was a good note to end on.
Yeah, that was a good conversation to end on. Really good conversation. I felt like they were so open-minded and so. Yeah, you don't get to see a lot of
And
that.
like open-minded and actually willing to change.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people are like agreeing with you, and then you ask them if they'll actually make changes, and they're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
He said he values life. Ask him if he's pro-abortion.
We don't
We're not
value
talking
life, we
about
value sentience.
Yeah, we value sentient life, and we're not talking about that now. I understand you want to change the subject because, God forbid, we speak about animals for a second. Jesus, some of these people are just.
Excellent outreach. Thank you. If you're vegan, I really hope that you're also active in some form. Whether that's having conversations with people in the street or, participating in comment sections, or there are a lot of different ways to speak up for the animals.
Oh, justice for plants. That means you have to be vegan because you would be killing less plants in the process.
Good fun. Good convo. Agreed. Yeah, they were
You
really
are the
nice.
one making the subject about life, about sentient life. I understand it's difficult for you to understand, but we mentioned sentience a couple of times, yeah. Answer the question. Answer the question. What's the question? The NPCs never go away. They never go away. Always
the same stupid shit arguments. Yeah.
Yeah. Chip sniffs bums? No, I don't, but thank you for that. Even if I did, it wouldn't matter.
As long as it's consensual.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's consensual, why would we have a problem in it? Bacon though. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think you would enjoy the person who just said always the same shit arguments on my and my friend's channel, which is tagged as a collaborator on a bunch of Chip's recent streams. We made a short that's just a bullshit bingo from one conversation where the guy came up with like 8 or 9 of the same arguments you always hear.
Learn to accept other points of views. No, I will not accept your choice to oppress others, brother. I will not accept Nazis. I will not accept misogynists. I will not accept people who oppress others. I will not accept people who oppress animals. It's not that I don't accept you as a person. I don't accept your choice to oppress others. It's pretty simple. Chip, when is the call in line available? We need to debate. I don't know. I'll probably do it sometime next week.
If I beat a cow in a duel, can I eat it then? Only if you're also okay with applying that logic to humans.
Yeah, if you beat a human in a duel, that
even then I would find that view horrific. Human is a king. I like the crown emoji.
I hate this expression, something is king, so much. You know why I have a particular problem with something is king? Because claiming something is king, you're saying that somebody has power because they were given power. Not because they deserve it, not because they earned it, but rather because they were given power. Kings did not earn the power. Kings don't deserve the power. Kings were born with power. That doesn't mean you should have power just because you're born in a special way. So saying something is king is actually saying something is really bad, by the way. Saying something is gay is saying something is really cool. So keep saying something is gay. Kings took power. Yeah, kings had power, were born with power, and they used that power to take more power. Kings are just lottery winners. Exactly. That's exactly it. Kings also fought others and won. No, they didn't. They used armies. They used their power over people.
Is it immoral to eat an animal that died naturally? I would say it's weird. I don't think you're violating their rights, but I think it betrays that you have a mindset where you view them in a way that's kind of weird. The same way that, like, you know, I wouldn't see another human corpse as just food, even if they died naturally.
Chip, I mean it as you cool guy, as you a cool guy, even if we have different point of views. This isn't a different point of view, bro. This isn't my point of view. I wish it were my point of view. I wish it were my opinion. But the reality is, it's the point of view of the animals that I'm defending. It's the point of view of the victims that I'm defending. It's not the point of view. It's not my view. If you want my view, I think you I have certain opinions on diet, on the way, on lifestyles, on how people dress, on how people walk. I have certain opinions on that, but this isn't what I'm saying right now. What I'm saying, you can choose to do and be free to do whatever you want. Just don't oppress others, whether that others are individuals of a human nature or of a different species. It doesn't really matter. They all deserve to live just as much. Is milking a cow sexual harassment for the animal? No, sexually impregnating them is. And perhaps milking them also is some form of harassment to them, yeah. But
what you're saying is your opinion.
Nope.
True.
What exactly is my opinion? Are animals sentient beings? Is this my opinion? No, they are. Do animals, because they're sentient, means that they value their experience of life? Yes, that's not my opinion also. Do you think we should respect an individual strictly because they experience life and they value their experience of life? Yes, that's the reason why we have human rights. It's not because they're human, it's because they experience life and have an experience of life that they value. That's why we respect humans. Also why in a lot of places that are highly progressive, for humans who don't enjoy their experience of life, we say it's okay, you can choose to not have an experience of life. Like we have forms of assisted suicide in certain areas, but those are places where it's highly developed and it's a little bit more complexity to it because we do psychological treatment and all that stuff to make sure that they actually are in that situation and it's not just an emotional reaction. But either way, what we value out of somebody, the point being, is that we value their experience of life. Their experience of life matters to them, so we respect that. So if an animal has an experience of life and their experience values to them because they're sentient, that means we should respect that also. It's only logical. It's a syllogism. If we should respect others because they experience life and animals experience life, then we should respect animals. Except for babies in the womb. Well, wait until you learn that babies are never in the womb, but that's okay. Maybe you'll learn at some point biology. I know biology is difficult for you, Veritas. You've been here for a while, and I know it's difficult for you to understand biology, but that's okay. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll learn the female body parts at some point. It's okay. They're not that complicated, but you know. Bible says animals are in heaven. Yeah, I'm sure the Bible says that.
I don't eat dogs. That is against the law. Well, I hope that you'll think about morality rather than just making choices based on legality.
Yeah, there were certain things that were legal and were not moral for a long time, weren't there? Imagine thinking the Bible qualifies your argument. Yeah, exactly. Plants also have feelings, but you eat
so
them.
So many plants rights activists today.
Plants have
evidence,
feelings.
Please.
Yeah, show me the evidence for that. Well, yeah. Google it. You do the evidence for my claim.
Oh, there's studies.
There are studies. What are you all talking about anyway? We're talking about respecting the rights of animals. Chip, karma will take care of you. You're such a kind, fair soul. Oh, okay. Thank you. I thought you were going to be mean to me.
I thought so too.
Yeah, because when somebody that take care of you, yeah. I don't know. I had a lot of shit.
Treated the way that you treat animals.
I got a lot of shit happen in my life. I don't believe in karma because of that. Plants are sentient. Yeah, sure, buddy. Plants are sentient. That's okay. It's okay. And the earth is flat also. Plants are sentient. The earth is flat. And there's a guy with a beard that is, if you pray to him, he'll help you pass your exam, but he won't help children not starve to death. That's okay. That's good. You're right. It's all logical. It's so much logic in all of this. Animals are made to be eaten. Mm-hmm. Well, that's true, but what we're saying is that that's wrong. Invisible man in the sky created the world in 7 days.
Where do you get your morality from?
Wait, what? If you're an atheist, where do you get your morality from? Logic and critical thinking. Next.
Are you guys busy?
Nah, we're finishing up.
Yeah.
I need some flyers, but
I think I'm gonna end the stream, everyone. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It was a different one. It was nice to have a couple more activists along my side today. I needed it, huh? Rather than being alone. You saw I was a bit dismissive of being alone. But yeah. I want to give a shout out. I forgot who was the first one. I know Martin was there amongst the first three. Sabby Coops was also in the top two. And I'm thinking Linda was first the last time. Or I'm not 100% sure. But the 40-year-old vegan is also an amazing activist if you want to follow him. He does all of these streams also in Canada. Yeah. Will you debate Andrew Wilson? Who's Andrew Wilson? Do you know who Andrew Wilson is?
I don't know who Andrew Wilson is.
Vegan diet is enough to have a good, healthy life. This argument alone is enough to be vegan. Yeah, I would agree. I'll be live in about 45 minutes.
You are very logical. You just think your way of thinking is correct. I don't understand what that Is that supposed to be a criticism?
Yeah, I swear to God, I don't know. Going to eat some sausage. Yeah, I know you are, David. Nothing wrong with that, brother. I like some sausage also from time to time. I just eat vegan sausage. What is a big vegan breakfast, please? Thank you for the super chat. What is a big vegan breakfast? Well, I like to have a smoothie for breakfast. I really enjoy that. But you can have like tofu, scrambled tofu. You can, like, what I really recommend, a really nice thing is make some scrambled tofu and alongside a slice of sourdough bread with a little bit of peanut butter and avocado on it, and then some chili oil on it. Ooh, that's really
That
good.
sounds making me hungry over here.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
good.
there are also a million variations of oats and muesli.
Yeah.
You can also do like
You can do
variations of overnight
sausages.
oats.
Yeah, there's vegan sausages. There's if you like beans, like the British breakfast, you have beans. You can do everything you want. There's everything that you normally eat for breakfast with animal products. You can get it plant-based nowadays. Not honey, no.
I like this. It's always the burger munching, bacon eating, fried chicken consumer that's always worried about the authenticity of their protein. Yeah, like suddenly they become experts on bioavailability and
Yeah. Try Indian vegan food. They are tasty and healthy. I had once Indian breakfast, like Indian food for breakfast was amazing. Yeah. The vegans eat honey? No, we do not, because bees are sentient beings and we don't want to use them.
Andrew Wilson has debated vegan gains and Destiny for reference. I'm assuming the debate with Destiny was not about veganism. Kara's here to harass us.
Kara's here.
She thinks plants feel pain, so she attacks humans instead.
Yeah, what do you say to plants feel pain, Kara?
Plants feel pain. I am a horrible killer.
Yeah, please do.
Oh yeah, he has a whole website.
DoPlantsFeelPain.com.
Yeah,
That's all I got to say.
DoPlantsFeelPain.com.
DoPlantsFeelPain.com.
Yeah.
Chickpea dead leaves. Rest in peace, all the bees that died for us. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I'll see you in the next one. I don't know when the next one will be, but